Hello. Happy Monday. Welcome to another Collector's Figure Season 3, Episode 35. What the fuck? That's what I titled this one because there's a few things out there that were like, what the fuck? And so that's what we're going to get into today. We're going to talk some figures, talk a few other things, whatever we feel like talking about. So that's what we're going to do. Um, can't talk figures alone, or this show is for multiple people, and these people here today are Michael Elliott, Loco Lou, and Blue Tattoo.
I come in multiples.
What's poppin', people?
Hello, it's good to see you
Got
guys.
Got it, buddy.
Here's my other alter ego. Mm, 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 mm.
Green pea.
Big head.
Big head.
Yeah.
How am I coming in mic wise? Am I coming in all right?
You're fine, Mike.
Okay, good.
You sound as normal, bro. You good.
Not to start off the show on a sour note, but we did lose a legend today.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, man.
Brother
James.
93 years old.
Long life, man.
Mm-hmm. He's a king to many.
Yeah.
He's played a king in many things.
Oh, sure.
King is Zamunda.
I remember. Well, I guess you can remember, but I know at one point one of the biggest points of his career is when he played Jack Johnson in the Jack Johnson story. Came out in the 70s, and that solidified him. That made him an absolute star, man. His performance in that movie is absolutely incredible. If you ever get a chance to see it, check out the Jack Johnson story where he plays the boxer. It's like a biopic. Just amazing work. I think he was up for Best Actor for the role, if I'm correct.
Nice.
But yeah, really fantastic film. Gonna miss that guy a great deal. He was something else.
Oh yeah, but again, long life, 93 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
nothing to sneeze at. So rest in peace, legend James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
Yes. My first visual of James Earl Jones was when he played Thulsa Doom in Conan.
Of course.
And that's my first seeing him, but hearing him was Vader. So,
yeah. Field of Dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good stuff. I'm out in the chat right now. We got Low-Key Collector. What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, Calvin?
Channel member, among other channel members, Pop Culture Living Room, Feezys Figures, Dust, OG fan when Star Wars was just Star Wars, 12-inch news stream. Thank you guys for being channel members. Appreciate that very much. If I forgot anybody, I apologize.
What up, Blurred?
You're good to see you. Yeah, again, you got the link if you're able to join us. A couple other people have the link as well, so hopefully, if they got time, they can join us as well. But other than that, as we start off every week, have we gotten anything new?
Not I had something coming. I wasn't expecting it today, but then I looked at the tracking number, and this hasn't even been put into the system. So I'm gonna call USPS or whatever they call themselves.
USB.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Sometimes,
USPS.
Sometimes.
Yeah, find out what the deal is, because
depending on your area.
It's always the area, weather, and all that other extra crap.
Yeah, maybe so. But we all know the postal system and the delivery, packages, all that stuff is not the same anymore.
No.
They're
not nearly as reliable as they used to be.
Nope, not at all. Not at all. Damn it. Give me a moment. I'll show you what I got. Oh, I found it. Nope, it didn't find it. Scrap it. All right, I got Dick Tracy.
Yeah,
man. Got Dick Tracy. I was on the verge of fixing his button on his yellow jacket because I plucked it off, and also from doing that, I also got in my daughter walking in on me like always while I'm in the camera. You're gonna wait right there. You're gonna wait right there. So I got Dick Tracy. That also comes with a flat top. Flat top is in the back over there. I also got the mask, and this is an awesome piece of craftsmanship. Because look at that head.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that's him shaking his head. That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is like one of the most detailed sculpts I've ever seen.
Nice.
But that's all I got this week. All right, baby, come on.
Not sure what happened to Blue. Oh, there here he comes.
Oh, there he
okay.
is.
Sorry, I had a delivery. So
Okay.
A delivery.
Oh, you did?
Nice.
Isn't that great when they would it be a figure by any chance?
no.
Oh, okay.
The food and drink.
And now you gotta have me getting up during.
Yeah, a little under the weather right now. So.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah.
As in,
Did you have
now, I'm
anything to show off this week? I can't remember.
No. Nope.
It's been quiet
That's
all
right.
around.
If anybody doesn't have to, you don't. You'll more than make up for it next week or the week after that. So it's no big.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would be next week. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
I hope mine comes here too.
Still waiting on my Aragorn invoice kit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that's been released now. Yeah.
Hopefully, yeah. The kit shipped my Aragorn. I'm getting Aragorn before Batman. How stupid is that? But yeah, I should have that in the next couple weeks.
Hell yeah.
Hey, listen, if anything were to doom in art, it'd be that distribution.
Yeah, it's slow ass.
And the problem with that, guys, is that could have been avoided from the very beginning. Their problem is how they introduced themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there was a way they could have done it where even now with the delays, you guys would say, okay, I understand because they told us from jump. Because the one thing they got going for them, when they bragged about we're going to be the gold standard, they really are. I mean, listen, as much as people love Hot Toys, I mean, just fanatic about it. Everybody that I know so far that has gotten an NR figure, do up their hands and have to admit, hey, I waited a long time, but this thing is the baddest thing I've ever seen. So they've got all the ingredients to just knock it out of the park. Yeah. Well, they
I
don't know how
production.
They underestimated. Go ahead. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, buddy.
They upped their production, so I don't know, but it hasn't shown it really any. Like they said, they ordered, hired more people for the rooting hair because that takes the longest.
Yeah.
And then nothing's really shown from that. So I don't.
And when they said that's going to take a while, they should have really lowered your expectations. Hey, listen, because you can't expand your work staff just like that and overnight. All right, everything's solved. It don't work like that.
Right.
It don't work like that at all.
It could take months. Sometimes it could take a year, 2 years to get especially if you top load yourself with your work staff, you'll really doom yourself.
Yeah. And if they're not trained for you got to train them how to do it. And that takes time.
That's right. You can't grow your business too fast. And when you bring on more employees, I don't care how you're working. I don't care if it's slave labor or not. Human beings are human being, bro.
Right.
You breathe, you pump blood, man, and that kind of demand on workers will yield with very, very low QC. So stop bullshitting, because they already have had and the problems that they've had haven't been major. Like, for instance, this Aragorn that you're getting, Blue. The early critiques are it's an amazing piece. It's probably the best piece I've ever owned, but the hands come off. The battery's a little weak for what they say in the hands. But
that some bitch better look like Aragorn.
Well, that's the only thing I'm worried about. Is it not
but Blue, I've been seeing some of the
not looking like him
videos of the people who've gotten theirs, like with real high def. Dude, it looks fine.
Yeah, and
You can't see
It
it
looks
though, huh?
fine. It looks fine though. It doesn't look great. It still looks like their
Okay.
final version. They messed it up somehow. I don't know how to. Maybe with the paint. I don't know.
Well, I'm you out of everybody in the community. I can't wait till you get that figure because I want to hear what you
Yeah,
got to say.
same.
Because you're not at all flexible. It's like, hey, there is no breathing room with blue, which is fine with me.
Yeah. Well, for how much these
And
things
that's why
cost, I mean, follow
that's
to
why it's
you.
fine with
Hey.
me. That's why it's fine with me because all of these companies, all of them overcharge. They all
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. And if
Yeah.
that figure's $300, that still better look just like
Yeah.
whoever the hell they're making. You
Yeah.
know,
So
there's
I
no
can back
no
I can
excuse.
back NR just so much, but it's the thing that they had the ingredients. And what am I saying?
Mhm.
They're not dead yet, but they're not looking
No.
good. Let's put it that way.
Right. It's
And they should have come in, introduced themselves. Hey, listen, we're gonna blow your socks off. And they could have bragged about the figures. They could have said, we're gonna blow your damn socks off, which they did. But the other thing they said, listen, we're brand new. We're not exactly sure what's going to be what people are going to be interested in. God knows all of these figures that we're coming out with, you guys already have them from another company or whatever.
Mhm.
Just be patient with us. I'm going to tell you right up front, our deliveries are going to be slow. We're just getting off the ground. If you're used to a year to 2 years of waiting, and which you guys are, which Hot Toys and other companies have done before, if you guys can deal with a year or two of wait, we're going to try and bring you the best figures you've ever seen. After that first introduction, John, go away and don't ever come back. That's how they should have did it. And if see, because when the bitching and the complaints come, you're able to minimize those to a certain degree because you've already told people we're fresh, we're new. It's going to take us a little while to get up to speed, but the product for itself will speak for itself. Case closed. You guys have been good with it because you guys will let anything get by. Hot Toys could be 5 years getting to figure out, and you go, "Oh, great, Chan's just the greatest guy." So I know I'm playing with you
yeah.
guys.
Well,
I'm playing with you guys,
not,
but you know the
but I
point I'm
see what
making,
you're
right?
getting. I see what you're getting with that. Because we do get figures that get pushed back a year or two, depending on production or maybe
Yeah,
some type of QC issue or something that involves more than just factory work, but actual paperwork work or whatever happens on that side of the world. Because we don't know their politics and their business strategies and
that's
stuff
the
like
other
that.
thing.
That's the other
Exactly.
part of the coin that we don't know. But when the figures do come and they don't look better, they look exactly as advertised, kind of like what was it, Cable?
Yeah.
Kind
Oh
of
yeah.
like Catwoman. If they didn't change anything under the sun, people get upset. I'm like, you gotta understand that what was made was made. Improvements will only come if the fan base are requesting it in volume or there's no orders for them,
Right.
which we would get a cancellation because nobody wanted the well, in numbers, in masses, nobody wanted that what if Iron Man suit.
Yeah.
So,
See, the
Right.
other thing that staying away would do, it's the first thing people were doing when I first introduced themselves. People were automatically, yeah, they're just talking. And that's what you want. You just want people to talk. But what you don't want people to do is to be able to come back to you and tell you what you didn't do. So what you do
Sure.
is you squelch that, and then when you're ready, and I'm talking about when you're ready to deliver. I'm not talking about, well, we're gonna have all of the pieces done before. No, no, no. When you're ready to distribute, then you come out of the woodwork. Because if people, let's say you disappear for 2-3 months,
Mhm.
and the community's burning up. Well, where the heck are they? And then you pop up, and you've got your deliverables. Everybody's okay.
I see
You know,
exactly what you're saying, Mike. I know where you're going.
I don't understand why John. I pictured him to be a. I mean, he's a he's a great mediator and all of that stuff. But as far as strategies and how you present yourself to your customer base, he fell short in quite a few places, and I
Yep.
don't even understand why he could have avoided this easily.
Very
Well,
true.
I'll tell you one thing though. I can't wait for my money to start accumulating back again because this summer kicked my ass. Comic-Con is next month.
Yeah.
I need to get my Batman to go with my Batmobile, and a couple of other villains to accompany him. And I'm pretty much done with 6 scale as far as like any other new purchases, unless it's like Spider-Man related, Deadpool related. I'm pretty much done because there's nowhere else to put it.
Yeah.
All my pre-orders are locked in now, and I'm not making another pre-order. I'm not getting that Beetlejuice. I'm not getting none of the other stuff. Maybe that Iron Man's the only one because it's affordable and
Right.
it's book accurate, and that's pretty much it. Which I know all the stuff that I'm mentioning now, we're going to be talking about it in hindsight. But I'm like, I gotta tap out because one, it's costing me a fortune. It's costing me space, and I haven't had enough time to enjoy what I've been purchasing.
Yeah.
Unlike Mezco, since they're smaller and I could world build faster with this, and the cleanup is not as tedious for these guys. And you know, it just makes sense for me to go back into the wheelhouse of 112 scale because they're just miniature hot toys at this point, and the quality.
Yeah.
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 You're right.
I've been, you know, and
if they were at that level, I would switch.
Some companies
I would
are,
switch. Some people, some companies are doing great things, but if it was at that level already, like some of those third parties, like that Luke Skywalker, you know, that little one. If they were all like that, I'd have 12 scale. I wouldn't be doing 6 scale.
12
I
scales
would trade them all.
And those
a
12
lot of
scales
those
are getting
12
better.
scales you've seen are shrunken down hot toys. So they're
Yes,
not
sir.
original. They're not
Yes,
even.
sir.
But sometimes not painted correctly, or you know, there's.
Yeah, but my point is, it's not.
It has issues being that small.
With, like, in the sense of, they didn't take the time to sculpt it. They didn't take the time to go through the NRD or even go through the licensing process. They had to pirate it, right? And I'm okay with third party figures, right? But the problem with them is consistency more so than longevity, because they'll throw out one figure and then they'll throw out another figure, and they're pretty much following the patterns of Hot Toys where nothing's consistent across their board. You'll get one from Clone Wars, one from OT, and then you get another one from Bad Batch. You know, it's just like, it's all over the place and doesn't make sense. Give us consistency. Mezco, on the other hand, they will give you the beginning, middle, and end. And you have to be patient enough to wait for those to drop in that order.
Right.
And it gives you time to enjoy what you have now in front of you, unless you buy everything that they got, like we currently do now with Hot Toys. So, like Batman, they're going to do Batman's forever. Forever. They'll do Batman's forever because Mez loves Batman. All the other IPs that he's doing, no one else has ever touched, in sense of giving them the soft goods, you know, giving the 6-inch multiple heads, stylized heads that are accurate to what you see either on the page or in the film. Like, dude, come on, like, look at the dick. Look at the dick.
Look at the what?
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Look at the dick. Look at that.
Slow down.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. But it's accurate, you know. It took a 2D sketch. It took a 2D sketch and gave it that Alex Ross love to it, and you have something that's akin to that Popeye and Bluto figure, the Dick Tracy figure, flat top. Flat top, in fact.
I'd rather have the Warren Beatty version, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great.
Look at flat top.
Yep, flat top looks good too.
2D sketch done in 3D form.
You know it's awesome, man, because I remember those cartoons, man, in the newspapers. That's the way they look like in the Sunday funnies.
Yep.
And exactly like those in the Sunday Funnies.
Yep. And
it's awesome.
And here's the thing. Just like any other fad with the 6-scale stuff, like we'll take it, we'll eat it up, and then eventually down the line we'll trade it in or sell it, to get something that we want, a 2.0, whatever, right?
Yeah.
With Mezco, they rarely do 2.0s. Only recently they did 2.0s, but they're not even 2.0s. They're their own thing altogether. So when they did the new Superman, it's not even the same sculpt. It's not the same body. The suit is not even the same. It's so different that when you collect all the Supermans, they're not the same.
Yeah. I noticed that too, because I've had an opportunity to see Mezco figures up close at this local collectible show. And just inside the box, just looking at them, you can see the difference. You can just say, wow, that just looks nice. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you have to take them out of the box. You can just look at them and go, wow, that looks really good. Just like for me, what I mean by that is like with NECA. It's like, you can see online, you got the Frankenstein or the Universal Monster, whatever it is. It's not until you actually flip open that lid and look at that figure, you go, wow, this thing looks freaking good. And that's when it pulls you in. NECA pulls me in that way. If I flip that lid and look at that window, it's over.
Yeah,
their stuff looks so good, and it performs well. And those issues with NECA and their joints, I'm sure they had a problem with joints before. I'm telling you, I've never had a problem with NECA posing it. I've never had a joint break on me. I've never had one problem. Not one with NECA.
Yeah, you had to go to the back in like early 2000s. They had tons of issues.
Yeah,
a lot of figures broke on me, and that's like straight out the box. So,
I believe it. I believe it's so, but they definitely, at least as far as I can see, they've been
leagues better. Now, leagues better.
That's why they're up there at the top of the heap. With the rest.
I haven't had an opportunity to heat up a figure, and listen to how I say that. I haven't had a chance to heat up a figure to mess around with it. I just broke it in cold turkey. So basically no breakage. So, they're getting better with their quality of ratio between plastics and soft plastics. Their hard plastics versus soft plastics for their hinges and sockets and stuff like that. Mezco, it's rare when they have a QC issue, but most of the times it's not even a plastic problem. It's a paint problem. The paint will actually stick into the joints, and you would have to heat it up and, do a little bit of popping surgery on it just to get it to move. You know what I mean? Once you get it to move, the plastic already is softened up, and you're able to, do all those maneuvers for the current figure. But those are the ones that have a body paint over it. And I'm speaking currently about the Conan figures, the second batch mostly, which is the Conan the Conqueror version. That one right there, like everybody had a quote unquote frozen bicep, and all it was is heat it up a little bit, paint stick. Once you get it soft enough and you pop it off, like you just switch it, turn it, it's like butter. It goes right back, no issue whatsoever. The only time you break it is when you force it without doing the heat process, because it's soft plastic. The way they engineered that particular one, it's a stiff peg, soft plastic with a plastic sleeve bicep. So the bicep and tricep itself is one piece that's a sleeve, and that was the part that was stuck. So you would have to pop off the entire elbow from the socket and then remove the sleeve. And once you remove the sleeve, it gave you, the ability to swivel in it, because it was a cavity. So it was a 3-part cavity. It wasn't the main focus of the joint, more so than it was of the fact that it was frozen the bicep, because you could turn it from both points from the actual bicep and elbow. So the functionality is in the elbow, the illusions with the bicep, because it was a separate piece. So
can I throw in just a couple of quick shout outs here. Tyria, if you have the ability to come on, actually come into the chat, next week, I'm sure we'd love to hear your opinion on the Aragorn when it comes. So if you
Oh yeah,
have an
100%.
opportunity, come on back next week, man, and in the chat, let us know how that worked out for you. And the other shout out is for my man Austin Nicholas. That guy is something else, man. And Austin, who told you can go to Paris, France, man? You didn't ask permission. Man, he's balling around the world, you know. So shout out to Austin. Great guy. Good to see Thrawn's back and MB Dyson, Clinton Martin. Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, Justin McFly. Didn't miss you. See you, Justin.
Yeah. And I didn't shout out to Low Key and Blurred Dad. Thanks for coming
of course, yeah.
I was away and Justin McFly. So appreciate you guys.
So loyal.
Thanks for coming through.
Yep.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah.
So Beam?
Yeah.
At first, were you showing off the Batmobile? What's going on with your camera? Let's go, baby.
Oh yeah, here you go. It's right here.
You son of a gun.
Yep, I was just trying to push some buttons because there's some people out there who getting rowdy over it this past week. So this past weekend,
the correct term is shitting their pants.
Dude, that whole debacle
ridiculous.
was absolutely unnecessary.
It's crazy.
Unnecessary, 100%.
Do people not understand what beta testing means? I obviously don't. And I've done many of them because I'm in the music industry and they're constantly beta testing either music equipment or their software programs. And they most times beta testing usually is a litmus test, once again, to test out your product. The thing you don't do with beta testing, the public shouldn't be involved.
Right.
It's almost like it's like a research and development that's done in-house. The problem is, I'm not sure the collectors understood, because when okay, let's say a company sends out something for beta testing, they send it to you, right? And a lot of times they'll send out beta testing because they have customers who have purchased from them before, you know, they're in good standing, quote unquote. Okay, so you get one, you know. But now in the music software industry, because the stuff is digital, a lot of times they'll just put out a beta edition for everybody, and everybody can glam in. The thing you don't do with beta testing, you don't review the product. Why these guys are up reviewing? You don't do that. Here's the person that made the biggest mistake here, and I don't really comment on him because I don't buy his product, but I was in management consulting for a number of years, and there's certain things I do see, and I don't think he understands what beta testing is. But the one thing he should have done, this is what I would have done. I would have sent those out to no more than maybe five, you know, in good standing relation customers. Maybe 5 at the most. What I would have also done was I said, okay, we shook the shit out of these cars and they're great. No problem. We're just not sure 100% of our QC, and we're going to ship these out to you. We want you guys to beta test them, you know, see how they work, blah, blah, blah. We want to find out how they'll do going from us to overseas to see whether not going to be any broken parts. So what you do is you send out 5, a small amount. And what you do is you send out all 5 of those cars at different times. And the reason why you want to send them out at different times, and what you also do is you select somebody from all parts of the country, somebody on the West Coast, somebody on the East Coast, somebody in the Midwest, and you send out all 5 of those cars different times. So everybody gets the car at a different time. It's coming through different routes, different postal services or different. And then you say, okay, what happened? And everybody can report back. Hey, I got broken pieces. Okay, we're going to have to work on, make sure our shipping is down. You see, these are, but you don't introduce this to the public because it's not the public's business. And the problem with the 6-scale community, if you are a company, you have to be careful on how much transparency you give the 6-scale community, because you're going to turn your customer base into your boss. And you don't want that.
Right.
You don't want your customers. Transparency doesn't mean they have to know every fraction of everything that you do.
Right.
And the people who said that, oh, that's not fair, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. You don't understand beta testing. You weren't supposed to know. They shouldn't have. Well, even if you did know, it's none of your damn business. If the guys get the cars for free, it's none of your damn business.
Right.
100%. Some of the people in the 6-scale community need to stay out of stuff. They don't have any idea of what it's about. Just stay out. Because you're blowing things up. Stuff got so blown up, guys. I had to turn off the stream because I got tired of people yelling in the camera. I can be entertained by drama. Don't get me wrong. I love drama. I created here.
I know you do. I know you do.
Yeah.
Me and you on Mike Tyson.
Thank you, Lou. We have fun with it. But it's You're muted, Lou.
I was letting you have your time to speak. You were still speaking.
Oh yeah. No, but so the point I'm making is all of this stuff just never even have to have existed. When you beta test, it could be made just something that's done totally in-house. That way, see, because everybody's crying, but you'd be crying if you got your car and it was effed up.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what beta testing is for, to make sure it's good before you get it.
Yep.
So you don't need to be involved. You don't need to. You certainly don't need to know if they get something for free. Right. The guys who got these cars were, granted, I don't watch everybody in the 6-scale community. I find some of the shows absolutely boring. Bottom line, doesn't matter what I think. If these guys have busted their ass enough, every day they put out video after video after video, every day, streaming 24/7 practically. They deserve a free vehicle. If you want a free one, get up, start a YouTube channel, and bust your ass. And stop coming on criticizing people who are doing the work. They're doing something to help you.
Right. And again,
that's all I got to say about it.
The blame.
It just pissed me off to no end this weekend, man.
I shift some of the blame over to Yost as well, because if he wanted it to be kept quiet on these 40 that he sent out, then he should have let everyone know, don't review this product.
You don't review a beta testing product because
if you have an issue, don't review it. Yeah.
That's why they call it a test.
Like whenever they were shipping anything to Tom Holland, as far as script wise, don't show to anybody else, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's pretty much what happened.
Yeah. Obviously, some folks aren't familiar with beta testing because there was no reason for folks to try and post reviews on a beta test.
Right.
You don't do that. And I'm not putting anybody down or anything. Right. Any channels or none of that. I'm just telling you how they do it in the industry.
Well, there's also one small but crucial piece to that, and that's NDAs. If you're gonna do that, you have to create an NDA where it restricts you from talking about this piece, issues of the pieces, and anything like that. You're just gonna run through it and talk about the issue. What's up, Tuli? So that way, not only you're not tarnishing the relationship between you and business owner, but also from the fans and the other potential customers to that particular business owner, and therefore also not discrediting you because information travels, especially depending on how viral you are as far as a content creator. So there's a lot of ups and downs with what's been going on. I've been silent about everything, just listening in on what's this. I'm like, okay. these are the first 15, first 40, right?
40, yeah.
So if this is the first 40, and he's still taking in or was taking in orders or extended orders for further batches, give him opportunity to make it up. You know what I mean? Give him an opportunity. And this is beta testing, so therefore there's nothing to make up. Only those who actually received it, who thought that they were getting, that's not a beta, that it's a finished product. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just like a little bit of vocabulary, a little bit of wording, a little bit of understanding on what you want in and out goes a long way on all sides of the fence, between us, the consumer, between us, the content creators, and between the business owners who want the products out. If they're giving out samples and they say, do you want a sample, or you want to do pay for shipping, you get that sample, like, you want me to give an honest review, you want me to do that, here's the NDA, just sign it on the email and then send it back to us, and then proceed.
Yeah. And I'm not going to put it all on Yoast either, because another I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Well, another YouTuber who has a channel, I was watching his stream earlier today, and he was like, the 6scale community is not looking. He says Yoast is being more transparent than you think. He said he had seen this post where Yoast had already talked about making 40, and they're not working out for him. So he said that Yoast has actually been posting. It's just that there are people in the community that hasn't been keeping up to his post, that he's been being transparent about. I still blame him for not properly, putting out that beta test to the collectors. He could have done that better. But from what I'm hearing, Yoast is probably the most transparent of almost anybody. But man, he gets a lot of crap. He gets a lot of shit.
A lot of shit, yeah. And honestly, this whole debacle, it should have been nobody's business, man. Everybody's, like I said, everybody's shitting themselves over a beta test, some research and development. That has nothing to do with them. Nothing. It has nothing to do with you. So sit down, shut the fuck up, and wait for your damn
wait for your shipping notice.
Jesus.
Exactly. This like I said, everybody's whining and crying about something that has nothing to do with them. It's ridiculous. None of this should have been known. None of this should have been talked about. Like if they had an issue, obviously don't review that vehicle. If you had no issues, go ahead and review it.
Yeah.
You got ahead of the game. Good for you. But none of us should have really known about this. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. And the crazy thing about it is you got people on their streams trying to justify themselves. Collectors are like, you don't have to justify yourself to any of these guys.
Right.
No.
Tell them to go to hell. This got nothing to do with you, bro. Or bro S.
Blame Joe. Sorry.
F your transparency.
There it is.
Damn thing. I'm not showing you shit.
Damn it, brother.
If I do, you're gonna give me a hard time.
Yeah.
That's right. I blame P-Rock the other day too. So.
Not my buddy. What did he do?
Oh, when all the arguments started, I had commented, "Hey, P-Rock, what'd you do this time?"
You know what's making me laugh more than anything? While they're streaming, P-Rock's off on the camera talking to us in the figure.
At one point, it looked like he was doing selfies too. So
but I can see him with the phone up, and I can see him talking into the phone, which means he was doing those little. You remember he did those little audio clips with us in the figure lowdown during the stream. That's what he was doing, because he even said it. He said, I might get out of here. I was laughing my ass off. We were seeing him in real time on the stream. He was coming to figure lowdown and talking to us at the same time. I was like, this is awesome. Hey, what's up, Mario? Mario blames Joao. He started all of it. He kind of did. Oh, that was so funny.
Yeah, I don't know if Justin was the only one to beta test the in-art Batman or not. So I know he
Oh,
beta
no.
tested the in-art Joker. So
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, he had
and once again, why should you know that? There's no reason for you to
because he
know
was
that.
crazy enough to put the damn thing up on YouTube. So
And then he
Mhm.
doesn't understand what beta testing is.
right,
But
Yeah,
but
he
he
did.
hey, listen, guys, but he can get away with that.
clearly he gets away with it. So
Yeah.
And why do you think that is?
Because he doesn't say anything bad about the product. Well,
Why else do you think that is?
it's 90% good.
Well, that's
but
yeah. The other thing is
Mhm.
that once again, the guy has built himself up to a. It's like you could get your. He's so big
he's
that some of the toy companies like they don't want to piss him off.
Well, Stallone even was like, I want Justin to review this, and I want what was that other guy? Who's the other guy? I think he's over in England.
I think Dean Knight.
Knight.
Is it Dean Knight? I think so.
Yeah.
Like he wanted
Yeah.
those two to review his figures that he's making. So
There you
Yeah.
go. See, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Keep it close to the cuff.
because they're the most because they're the top ones. You know,
Mhm.
they're
Yeah.
the top reviewers.
And believe me, folks, I'm not talking about everybody in the 6-scale community, but there's enough little urchins running around to create some stuff. What you don't want to do is you don't want to play into it. They could have easily avoided this by just saying, "Hey, listen, this is our bit," and they could have just moved on with the argument. They didn't have to make it blow up this far. But what's done is done. You know,
Mhm.
it's hopefully water. Well, it ain't water under the bridge, unfortunately, because you've already you've ignited some collectors, and they're not going to let it go.
Well, the main players of the arguments, I know for sure that we all know about. I'm pretty sure they're all hopefully on the same page and on a better path to not being pissed off at each other. So
yeah, because it's not worth it. Not for something that's totally unnecessary, fabricated. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Yeah. On to figures.
Yes.
The first one.
What'd you say, Lou? I missed that.
I thought that's what we were talking about, figures.
Well, we were talking about a car, so that's the closest thing.
Yeah.
Iconic.
Yes.
Battle Ryu.
Oh, there you go.
Don't do this to me again, man.
And
looks
is that
good.
silicone? It's silicone.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the one that I originally wanted. I was hoping
that looks pretty good, man.
Exclusive, I think it is. Isn't it an exclusive?
Is it this one? I think it's.
Or is it regular release?
I don't remember. I just know I'm not getting it.
I thought it was limited to like 888 or something like that.
That's what.
And why aren't you getting it? You just not a fan?
Yeah, I don't care. I've reviewed the first review, and I don't care for the body that they used. So I wouldn't get this guy.
Is this iconic?
Yep.
Yeah. If I never see another Ryu, I'd be freaking happy, dude. Like I'm tired of seeing the same body used over and over again. give us Chun-Li, give us Dulce Blanca, somebody else for crying out loud.
I'm totally happy with my Chun-Li. I am totally happy with mine.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get third party or something because it's ridiculous.
But unfortunately, it looks damn good.
It does.
Yeah, it looks really good. Yeah,
it looks good.
Hopefully, he can hold his leg up this time.
Really, that's the problem you're having, huh?
Yeah, he won't hold his leg up.
I proved it. I was able to do it, and I proved it.
True,
whatever.
Yours did. That one didn't.
Yeah,
yours did. So yeah, there are some skeletons out there that'll hold the weight of the expanding silicone, but there's some out there that do not. Yeah. Joel Mystery.
Yeah. Vega, Bison, Guile. Yeah, somebody else. I know they're trying to get their money out of this the body, the mold and stuff like that. But
hey, man.
Jeez, somebody else, different character.
Well, hey, what do you think that half of the 6-scale community wants? They don't want any more Heath Ledger Jokers.
Yeah, I don't want to see any more reuse, man. Like they put out the first one, and then they did the Ken, and then the Akuma same bodies,
Right.
and then now this guy, same body.
Hey, man, that's the industry. You know, they're gonna do that.
So-
They
Yeah,
have,
and that's fine. You know, use the same mold, get your money, get your money's
yeah.
worth out of it. That's cool.
Yep.
But you know, do somebody else in
Do some other
between.
characters by golly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would like a Blanca.
Yep.
Blanca would be cool.
Absolutely.
Give me the E Honda. I'd totally take E Honda.
Well, I'll tell you
He'd be
this
Yep.
huge.
Hmm.
this much. What they are doing is smart, but I see you guys' points. You guys want variety, but Iconic hasn't done anything else besides the Street Fighter. I'm talking about in conjunction with Faison, which is the Street Fighter and the Muhammad Ali figure, correct?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
So, with that being stated, they're working with another company to make this project go, right? What Faison does is provide the bodies.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yep.
only provide the bodies.
Mm-hmm.
So providing a body for one-time use, it's not good for business. Therefore, they have to make a bunch. This is why Faison's been prominent, been just doing bodies and no head sculpts, because people can pick and choose, slice up, and do whatever they want to their figures because you're only paying bucks.
Mm-hmm.
If you get it on clearance, $60 to $70 for a body, whether it's female or male, right? So with Ken being a license, or Ryu and Akuma being the same body type, same character with different details according to portrait, this cuts cost. At the same time, it fills the blank of when are we going to get the variant to this character, which a lot of people would ask, because I got Ryu, but I was hoping we got this one. I was hoping for this one because I would have preferred this one over the other one. I like this look for the game. This look I like. He looks weathered. He's more vicious. He looks like he's been through war. He looks like a fighter.
Yeah, that sculpt is really. I like that sculpt because he has that determination look on his face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had determination on the other one too. But as far as the grisly nature of him, like, I love the way this came out. It translated from video game to figure perfectly.
Yeah, that sculpt looks better than his shaved version. Because the first one with his gritting teeth look, it looked ridiculous. It looked dumb as hell.
Yeah, but these look really good, man. I like the expressions. The expressions are great.
Yeah, so I may grab this one if I can still, and just wait. I didn't get Ken, but I may backtrack eventually. It'd be hard to find.
And the other reason why they're making you suffer is he's just too popular right now. So I guess you can't blame Iconic for jumping on him now while he's hot.
Well, it's just the second version of Ryu. It's the second version. So everything else is a different character, but the character model is this individual.
Right.
So using the same body is not the company's fault. It's the way the line is. Because if you look at everybody, they're the clones. They're the Sub-Zero and Scorpion of Mortal Kombat in Street Fighter. They're the pops, So the smart thing to do is to get this body out, get our mileage from it, to get the funding that we need to put into a new body.
Right.
Because that body is not going to be the same for Cammy. That's not going to be the same for Charlie. They're two different people.
Right.
Two different bodies, period. They're not a color swap at all. You can try, but it won't work. People who are Uber fans will know the difference in body. Now, and that's just this. They can give us a Guile, but how do they do it without using this body? They have to be similar to it, but it won't be this exact body unless they say, screw it, they want a new character. We're just going to have to get the Army Fatigues tank top and some glasses, because that's his classic look. Because we got the classic looks out the way. Now we're getting their alternate game versions that's been advertised, right? So that means Styles gonna have his casual look, which will be the shoes, the pants, the tie, the short sleeve shirt, and sunglasses. I say, let it rock. Let it rock. Let the people who want it, being that if it is a limited run, all the better. That's how you do a limited run. You give the classics out, and then the variants, put them up as exclusives, and people could get and pick and choose what they want. And being a starter company where they only have how many figures out already? Only 3.
Right.
Can't give them the shit
from this line, or
from this line.
Akuma's not out yet.
Akuma's
not yet.
No.
But
no.
It's
gonna be 2. You just
Ryu and Muhammad Ali. That's it.
Yeah. Well, they don't have the weren't they doing Silent Hill?
I think you're right. I know one of those companies was doing it.
It's not out. It's not out.
Right. It's not out yet? Okay.
Not out.
It's been a while since they introduced that thing too. It's been a while. At least a year, right? I remember seeing it. You talking about the guy with the triangle thing on his head?
Yeah, triangle head.
Yeah. I remember them talking about it. It's been a while. Jeez.
So, we got to give slack to where slack needs to be, because Fison's established themselves. Now they're partnered up with a 6-scale company. If Hot Toys were the ones to bring it in, maybe we will see better product. But we would run into similar issues that you guys have, where the leg may not move up. Maybe it's something with the skeletal structure, or maybe it's user use. And a lot of people hate when I use the word user use, because some people don't know how to pose their face.
Elvis was another one that they announced.
Elvis, there we go. So there's a plenty of other reasons why some things just don't work, and why certain companies don't work that well with others. You know what I mean? But this right here, it fits the bill. It works. It fits the scheme. I'm just waiting for them to give me a Marvel vs. Capcom Incredible Hulk. Like, give me that.
They did the American Psycho figure too.
Oh yeah, I've seen this. I've seen this a million. You can still get this figure very easily. Yeah.
This is just Iconic, not with Fison, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, that was before Fison.
I think Fison is just with the Muhammad Ali and
Fighters. Yeah.
Muhammad Ali. So they've done figures. It's not hard for them to do figures. But let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 figures in. Black and white 1, 2.
I could have sworn they had more than that.
Yeah.
No, this is their whole list of 1/6 collectibles.
Really? Is that all?
Oh yeah, this pyramid had the nurses as well.
Oh, I thought they had much more.
Oh, dude,
there you go. You got a decent list, I guess. I don't know.
Oh man, if they did Ash,
Evil Dead?
from Evil Dead, yeah. If they did his figure, it'd be damn better than
way better
Shit
than
Show. Yeah.
Was it Shit Show or was it Asmus?
Yeah, both, I think, right?
Because
I think they both
with the alternate head.
It was Asmus, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Asmus did that one.
Yeah.
The one that's been out already. I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah. Oh, Ryu.
Like I would definitely get that just because I like that look. That's my preferred.
It's the Chuck Norris look, man. It's the Chuck Norris look.
Yeah. Who could beat Chuck Norris? Nobody.
12 o'clock. I think it's called 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. 1/6 scale Woo song. That's this guy right here.
Okay. That's looking pretty decent.
Yeah.
I'm liking that.
He looks pretty cool.
Yeah, man. That head sculpt is looking kind of fire.
Yeah, I believe he's got 2 as well for this figure.
Oh, nice.
Oh, this is nice, man.
I think we saw this one. Didn't his robe come off and he looked very beef and bulky, and he's bigger than an average human being. He's like, almost scale. I think we did see either this or something similar to this. It looks like this though. Like
Does he? He's got. It looks like he's got rolling eyes.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did have rolling eyes. I remember that.
Yeah. Rolling eyes, rooted hair.
This looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he has rolling eyes.
Yeah, no, the scopes have his eyes just permanently.
Yeah, I think like I think they're permanently fixed. They're
Okay.
painted in that direction. So.
Multiple head sculpts.
It looks good
Multiple
though.
head sculpts. Yeah.
Even that looks good.
Yeah. Very cool.
You could pair this with your Conan.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
Absolutely.
Almost looks like the sneaks.
yeah.
Yeah. That is the
Cool.
Doom hair right there.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah. Two head
Absolutely.
Great.
Yeah,
So what do they want for this beam? You know, are they asking some ridiculous?
Guess.
I'll say. What's the company?
12 o'clock.
Never heard of them, so I would have no idea how they would price their figures. But
I think I have an idea.
I got them coming in at 180.
Ooh,
He
close.
better not be.
He's a little higher than that.
Oh, okay.
I got him at like 215.
See, I got him under 200.
Close.
I got him
Close?
under 2.
Close.
Yeah.
You gotta go lower than that.
That's what I thought. I knew he wasn't going to be more than 2.
So he's like 188.
He is exactly $200.
Exactly, 2 on the nose. Yeah.
Yep. Cutoff is December. It's on Kit's page, so cutoff is
Nice.
September 25th.
I wasn't too bad. I wasn't too far. I mean,
But yeah, that's tempting. He's a pretty cool looking figure.
yeah. But once again, there's a lineup of figures still on my docket. So,
Mm-hmm.
And I have dropped some. I've dropped stuff that I said I wanted to get along the way. I have been able to. I've had to reshift certain things, and some figures I thought I'd be getting. I'm going like, nah, at least not this year. Not this year.
Right. Yeah, I've had to scale back quite a bit.
Oh my God, man! I can't do anything at least until Black Friday. Everything will be kind of. Well, you know me. I don't know.
Yeah, you broke my heart in Comic-Con, man. I thought we were gonna chill, bro.
Bro, you're man. I am so hurt, but it's just.
No, I know. No, I believe me. I understand. I'm just giving you shit.
No, I really want to come out there, but maybe next year. You know.
Hold on. I got an announcement to make, ladies and gentlemen. It has been almost an hour. And me and Michael Elliott have not been at each other's throats on this entire show.
Wow, that's a miracle.
Yeah.
And no, it's not a miracle. This just goes to show that.
No, I'm dealing with you. It's a miracle.
Oh yeah,
I gotta get on my knees and pray before every stream. Please, God, don't let him get on and talk that BS tonight, please, Lord. I pray to you.
My wife, same thing. But
I don't need it. I don't need it tonight, please.
Not tonight, Lord. But yeah, that just goes to show you that we're all friends here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta talk the shit, because whenever he says McFarlane, I get triggered. But I mentioned
hey, but I'll tell you this. I tell you this, Louis. I think I'm in accordance with everybody, man. McFarlane really effed up on this last this thing, this fundraising bullshit. It's all bullshit.
That's why I was breaking the point. That's why I shared the link to the other content creator, because of that same reason. You don't need to. You have it. You don't need to, and you're not giving us anything different from what you got, other than paint and some accessories, which you make a set.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, I'll wait for the Flashpoint 6-scale version.
Well, see, what you have to do, you got to take everything McFarlane with a grain of salt. The thing that cracks me up is he'll come out with a vehicle, right? And he'll go, well, it's up on McFarlane.com. Go, no, go ahead, go right now, and go get it. And you'll go, and it'll be totally sold out. And then you have people complaining, "Oh man, I didn't get a chance to get my." Guarantee you, a month later, it'll be in Target. He does this all the time. He makes you think something is exclusive, turns around a month, 2 months later, and puts it out as normal stock. I never go on McFarlane.com and try and get any of this exclusive stuff because I know they're going to be in the stores 2 to 3 months later.
Facts.
Doesn't matter. So that's one of the things that he does. That So I'm not like I'm not like.
You're a
Wow,
shit.
McFarlane's the greatest thing under the sun. No, I like it. I like his product, but he's like everybody else, man. These big companies, come on.
Well, yeah, he's an owner.
They all got a level of BS with them.
Well, not only that, you have a level of hubris. You have a level of confidence.
Mm-hmm.
And he has the name power. You know what I mean? Spawn is his property. Spawn is a McFarlane property. We all fell in love with Spawn, and Spawn is tied to McFarlane. So therefore, regardless if it's Spawn, we're going to it. Especially if those who are into the Battle Clyde medieval Vikings and just stuff like we would eat it up. Or if you're into regular military espionage and all that stuff, you go with the regular Spawn.
Mm-hmm.
So, but anyway, I digress. What else?
But but the community should continue to be in an uproar because usually McFarlane, like all of these folks, if there's enough of an uproar, he'll make some corrections.
Oh no, yeah, you have to make the corrections.
Yeah,
but
they need to put a cloth cape on them. That's ridiculous.
It's more than just a cloth cape,
no, I'm just that's just one. Yeah, there's a lot of things, but there's no reason why that Spawn should have a plastic case, especially since he's putting out figures now retail at Target, and they all got soft good capes.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Todd.
And the soft good capes he's doing is basics. It's not even the highly detailed ones that we get.
And I don't even care as long as I can put a Batman in a damn car without having to bend the hell out of him because of that damn plastic cape. I don't care. Give me tissue paper. I'm fine with that.
What McFarlane should have did though? What he really should have did? He should have took a page out of Mezco's book, right? And granted, he's doing a Kickstarter to make all this money for his stuff, right?
Which he doesn't have to do.
He doesn't have to do it. He could have taken that leap and done this style with his figures in the 7-inch scale, right? And gave us a proper Spawn from the comics that's in that onesie from the first comic, right? Give us a head sculpt that matches, as close as it possibly can be, right? And the soft goods cape, bendy wire, and all that. Like, there's people who are making these capes for like $40.
I know they're making a killing,
and they're making a killing. And the thing is, you can get it in variety. You can get it where it's just fabric, or you can get the one that has that pleather, like material.
Yeah.
And it works even better. So, like, granted, he wants to keep control of his stuff, but people are making, his stuff better by adding, little things here and there. We'll be foaming at the mouth like, Shaun of the Dead did.
Did you no, is that a repaint or something you did? Or is that the figure? That looks good. I like that blood around its mouth.
Yeah, that's a zombie version of this guy.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I thought it was just watermelon he was eating.
Eating water. It looks good.
Yeah, not too shabby.
Yeah. MB Dyson. I'm with you there, buddy. Here's the thing with the 12 scale vehicles, which are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care if anybody thinks it's a Jazz Ink or not, but the cool thing about those McFarlane vehicles is that when they're on a display in your case, you can't tell whether or not it's a Jazz Ink or a McFarlane any damn way. So I think the McFarlane, from a distance you can't tell. Well, you can if you know what you're looking for, because I've seen some collector videos of their spaces, I'm looking at that Batmobile, that Batwing. I go, no, that's a McFarlane. I can tell. But that's the beauty of it.
I'm sure you could tell what a McFarlane is from far distance. Yeah.
You can.
Yep.
You got the eye. We got to remember, not everybody's that talented.
Yeah, people are doing people.
There's not a lot of people out there with a lot of talent. Let's face it. No offense.
What time is it?
Yeah, man.
Oh, yo, Ash Chase.
Hey, whatever makes your collection. I'm the stingiest collector that you'll ever meet.
You're the budget collector. You're
Yeah.
the budget collector. You make sure that you get it on budget. And
I'm proud of it. Especially when hey, you got to have some kind of discipline, especially with inflation. Everything is just ridiculous, man.
Dude, like I still got 4 pages of Hot Toys on my sideshow page.
Yeah,
right?
Same.
I got a couple of cases I need to buy. Place those things are, but I'm still condensing. Like, remember I had a mountain of boxes here,
dude.
Look,
yeah. Wow, dude, you really cleaned that space up.
Yeah, dude, I was
nice.
rid of stuff, man. So
wow, yeah, because there were boxes all behind you. It was like having a damn diorama of boxes.
Yeah, but I have a bunch of the boxes still on the bottom shelf.
That's all right. They're tucked away nicely. That's good.
No, they're going to, because I got to put all the turtle stuff in the bottom and raise my Batmobile to the 3rd shelf because my Batmobile is going to go there.
Okay. Yeah.
So I have plans for the shelving unit, and then I got to go get my acrylics again because I need lighter acrylic to put on top of the frame.
Yeah.
So
nice.
Man, this is all part of the biz. This is a part of the biz.
Yeah. I still need to get my DC shelf. That way I can move that bottom shelf out of there with the tumbler and whatnot.
Yeah.
Because I got more Star Wars guys up top there. I need to move
Yeah.
them throughout. And yeah.
Okay, so Blue, you plan on? I mean, you're probably already detoffed out or whatever. You probably got all the cases you need already. You just have to start moving things around, putting things away. I mean, where are you as far as that goes? Are you building any more cases, or are you done with cases?
Yeah. Once I get my DC shelf, all my DC guys, and I'm getting more jazzing vehicles, so that's gonna have to hold that.
Okay.
I'll be moving because I have 1, 2, 3, 4 detolfs and like this kind of double detolf thing over.
Okay, so you're moving them though. You're not buying any more and adding. You're just going to be moving things around.
Yeah, the only thing I'll be buying going forward is the garage shelves, just to hold everything.
Yeah.
No more detolfs because they're discontinued or expensive.
Right. Well, blading or whatever they call them, dumb things.
Yeah. So once I get that going, I can put everything in there, and then all the detolfs can hold all the one-offs and whatnot, like like this guy.
Yep.
So
I got wood. I just noticed what was on his shirt. Yeah.
That's why.
Hey, what's going on? Ash Chase is in the house. What's going on, buddy?
Yeah. The party just received his Mark 7 black and gold version. Hell yeah.
Oh, sweet. I'm still waiting on mine, so congrats, man.
All right, good old Thule.
Hell yeah. This next figure, Mondo, which we don't really talk a whole lot about, but
Mondo.
They live.
Yeah.
Roddy Piper.
All right, that head's going to.
Yeah, you got to look at it from like different angles to see it, but
yeah, I mean it's not 100%, but
good enough. Is it good enough?
Is it passable?
Yeah, does it pass muster?
I would say yes. I mean,
it cuts the mustard.
Well, that looks better at least there than it did.
Yeah, up close it looks better. Yeah.
Yeah. They even got you know, nice little pop marks and stuff in the skin. They're nice on the detail. I have to admit that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
Yep, thank you.
What a crazy movie!
Yeah.
That movie is just bonkers.
Now, this is what I call competing. You know, you got the soft goods, you got a unique body, you have sculpt. If the sculpt is passable for blue, then I think it's great.
Hey, if anything is, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, up close, it's definitely passable.
Yeah.
Hopefully, the final version looks a little more like him. But I mean, the head sculpt right there is pretty friggin' sweet.
Yeah.
And with the glasses on, that
cool.
I mean, I think
you could put them on and take them off.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think the sculpt is there. Pop
We have another guest here.
Ah, I
Yeah,
think I know who it is. I think I know who it is.
Here. That is.
Oh,
I
Randall.
know who it is.
Randall.
I knew it. I knew it was gonna. Oh, it's this one. Oh,
Am I hit? Are we on air? Did somebody say display case 3 times? Now I appear.
This guy, and he's got a foul mouth, man. I tell you, watch him. This dude is awesome.
What do you mean I got a foul mouth?
You got a foul mouth, man.
I have no fucking foul mouth, sir. The foulest of mouths are. You're foul. Ha
How you doing there,
Roddy Piper? We back in the 80s doing wrestling stuff.
Oh yeah, back in the 80s.
What?
When he was alive, don't tell him it was fake. He would have beat you in the face. Like
He would have.
How should we address you? What is your name anyway?
Randall.
Oh, that's right.
Randall. What else are you gonna call me?
No.
Randall.
You're right. I forgot it is Randall. You're right. I'm sorry.
Randall Piper.
Randall Big Johnson.
Right.
I'm gonna have to talk.
Is that one word?
About the Johnson part because
that's what
Big Johnson. Yeah, it's all one word. It's Norwegian.
That's what Miss Piggy said.
Oh! Do not go there, sir.
Yes, I am.
The one and only Ms. Piggy.
Well,
please do not.
Her
name, please.
She's on a street I never seen you on. I know that much.
Man,
I'm in the red light district.
That's what I kind of figured that.
District.
What's up, Ass Chase? What's up, my Aussie friend? You know, right now it's 8 in the morning in Sydney. I don't even know if he's in Sydney. He could be on the West Coast for all I know.
Oh, Ash is
and it's like
from
1 in the afternoon or something.
Yeah, well, hey, Mr. Chase, I've visited Australia. I've been to Perth. Awesome city. Had a great time in Australia.
I heard McFarlane too. I had to come on. His figures are trash. The 90s. They've been trash since the 90s.
You're lucky I'm not running the stream because you'd have been gone a long time.
Listen, let me tell you something.
You would have been out of here.
Say McFarlane's name 3 times, then he'll come out and hit on an underage girl. That's what he's all about.
You're foul. I don't care. You're foul.
Flag on the plate.
That's from. By the way, right. the McFarlane hit on an underage girl is from experience.
Oh Jesus!
Time out.
This was all the way in the 90s. Not hearsay. Not hearsay, sir.
Yeah. Well, close it. Don't have your mouth.
But I have spawn number 1. You know, you gotta have the spawn number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4 with the coupon. Number 5.
There you go. That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm.
You gotta get the coupon on the number 4.
Absolutely.
Then it's trash.
Right. That's right. Gotta get coupons are
shit. That's what I want to.
By the way, Mondo, I do dig Mondo. I do dig Mondo. This one they need to work on their tailoring, but that is Roddy Piper right there in the face.
Yeah, that belt looks a little rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little rough.
Yeah.
No, they're still new at it, so
true.
And they have yet to take constructive criticism, I think. So
they're not fixing shit. These guys have Mondo
because in reality,
their shit don't stink.
The pockets on that shirt in reality are way too big.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
They're owned by Funko. Funko's all about the money, baby.
That's true. Yep.
Oh, that's true. Now they're going to be really about the money because you know, the original owners, the original CEOs, they're bye-bye.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got rid of them a long time ago. It's crazy. They're
After
like,
this
oh,
one-
we'll pay you lots of money, and then you're out of here. Get out. We don't want you.
So do
But we
you
want your
buy
money.
Mondo figures, Randall?
I dabble.
I dabble.
What do you think about? You plan on getting this one? No? Or yeah?
No, I'm
gonna
not a
pass?
fan of They Live. You know,
Yeah.
I'm more of a Thing person. I like the Thing.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed this movie myself too, but I'm not a fan that would go out and buy anything off of it or anything. But
Mm-hmm.
I thought
I'm all
It'd be
about
cool
the
to have a
bubblegum and
couple
the
of-
ass kicking, though.
the movie's iconic. It really is.
It'd be cool to have a couple of people with the with that skull face on there.
Yeah.
Just kind of surrounding them. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
For a second, I was getting this confused with Invasion of the Body Snatchers, and I was going to be like, oh, we need a Donald Sutherland. But he wasn't in that movie.
No, what we needed is
he
Keith
wasn't.
David. That's what we need. We need Keith.
Yep.
David.
Although around then, Donald Sutherland was in practically every movie under the sun, but he wasn't in this one. But man, that guy was was he a working actor? Whew.
Yeah,
everywhere.
Oh, Ash Chase is from Harvey Bay. My friend is about 4 hours from the city of Brisbane, wherever that is. Thank you, Ash Chase. Now we're gonna go to your house and have a party and snort cocaine off of bare asses.
See, I told you. Hey, did you get anything? Did you get anything in brand new? Any figures in, buddy? We did.
I got. Let's see. What did I get in? I got some chains, some stuff for the dungeon, the fun dungeon, not the other dungeon.
No,
I don't
figures,
like when my wife puts me in that other dungeon. I'm scared. Scared as hell.
The Fungin.
Yep. Fungin.
It's where I go for punishment.
The Fungin. I like that Fungin.
You guys don't have a bad dungeon.
That might be better than Man Cave. I've got a Fungin.
Why am I the only one with a
I like that even better than Man.
Do you guys have the fun dungeon though? Come on, you got
the
a fun dungeon.
The what?
You know, the fun dungeon. You know, it's got swings and stuff, and Indiana Jones things. We're doing geek code here.
I got Indy right up there. You
Jones
can't
things,
see him as a camera angle, but I got Indy right up there.
The birthing idol.
Yeah, Indy's one of my favorite IPs, even though Lucasfilm screwed him up.
I just hijacked the show. I just realized that. You can move on to the next figure. I'm gonna be quiet over here.
You know it's really funny. You know it's really funny. You always hijack the show. Why all of a sudden tonight you realize it?
Because I'm trying to be more respectful and mindful of other people.
Great.
I don't want to step on toes anymore. I'm tired of stepping on toes.
We
Toes should not be stepped on. That
You have
hurts.
feet?
It hurts.
Yeah, but going back to figures, we did get this guy announced from Hano. No, we've been off for 2 weeks. We were off last week, so we didn't get a chance to talk about this guy. So, this new Iron Man
is a disaster waiting to happen. I'll tell you
What?
why. You know what dawned on me over the weekend. I was thinking about this. I even got on the chat and put it in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they talk about these things being entry level. Last thing you want to do is give collectors who are brand new with very lack of knowledge. Why would you give them any figures with any silicone parts? you've got veteran collectors who've been collecting figures for 20 years that don't want to come near silicone. It takes a different type of care. And the fact that there are silicone parts on some of these Hano pieces, to me, is trying to give them an excuse, as they've already started doing, to escalate the price. Once again, this is Hot Toys Light. This is no cheaper line of figures because they're already cracking in at over 200. They'll be 250, 270 before the end of next year. It's all smoke and mirrors.
Really?
Not saying that the figures aren't going to be worth it.
Teach him, Lou. Teach him.
Lou can't teach me. Lou can't.
Where's
Lou can barely
Lou
tie
when
his
I
own
need him?
shoe. What is Lou going to teach? He can't tie his own damn shoe.
Tell him that it's half the price of a regular Iron Man.
The last person that you need defending you is LOCO Lou.
Things of
what happened?
It helps that it's not die-cast, so that's why it's cheaper.
Nothing that concerns you.
I heard
Michael is totally shitting on this.
It's purple. It's purple people eater down here just talking smack.
He's okay for McFarlane,
purple
the
people
statue toy maker.
Purple damn people eater
figures. It's
but you got it.
You craze.
You gotta believe though that you're gonna be some folks who are not like real into collecting that might get these figures, and there's gonna be bending those arms like crazy. And eventually something's gonna poke through that Feizys skin because they're working those joints way too much. It's ridiculous.
Listen. Whatever Randall says is not the express written consent of Pop Culture Living Room or Costumomalies. He's his own person, and when he's in character,
that's your kid.
In character. So, you guys have a great day.
That's called a disclaimer.
These are
Ash.
I'm the one that's saying it, not Costa. Costa doesn't believe this shit.
Ash. I'm telling you, man, the arms are gonna crack.
Keep on destroying this figure.
Note to self: keep away from her. I know it. Every time he shows up, this white stuff all over his face.
Yeah, you get it in the right humidity, and it'll eventually start cracking. So.
Why would you do that with entry level? Put anything silicone
because they want to sell some Iron Mans.
They can sell iron. They can make this sucker out of toothpicks. You folks in a hot toy community, you'll buy anything Iron Man, no matter what it's made out of. It could be a stick figure. I'll get that. Oh wow!
And do you think any?
I'm still getting this.
Do you think any of the red?
I'm glad you're getting it, B. Really, seriously, man. Because if that thing F's up, we'll hear it.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
You know what would be funny is if you took off the faceplate and the eyes were just staying behind it. That would be freaky.
Oh yeah.
Huh. Do you think any of the red would turn pink after a while?
Dude,
it's a possibility because that's what happened with their other Iron Mans. Their plastic Iron Mans.
I guarantee you this stuff is coming out way too quick. I guarantee it.
Where's Thor? Did we get a Thor yet? Where's Thor?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, he was wasn't he actually the first one they announced? No. That Magneto was first, right?
I
think
Wolverine was first. Yeah.
Thor had to be at least 3.
And then it was Magneto.
Yeah, it did Thor, right?
But they teased Thor with the silhouettes, and they teased Magneto also with the silhouettes.
Yeah, but they're coming out with figures that they didn't express that they were coming out with before Thor. I mean, nobody was expecting this Iron Man.
They're doing that. Yeah, there was that Spider-Man.
Yeah,
that they announced.
The Spider-Man. Yeah.
The brown suit Wolverine.
Let me tell you something. If those arms and knees crack, that's going to look super ugly on that gold. That's going to look super nasty.
Yeah.
If it was just flesh, but man, it's going to stand out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, Thor was a tease at a con, but not an official post.
And I'm telling you guys something right freaking now. I pose most of my silicone figures with limited bending of arms and legs and everything.
Mhm.
As a matter of fact, I was messing around with doggone it, Chung Lee. And there was a point where I bent her arm and I looked at her elbow. I was like, can I see the skeleton do this? No. But it was enough to make me go, just be real careful. Just be real careful. As a matter of fact, I am going to, hopefully this time, I'll be coming up sometime during the week, hopefully. I'm going to powder my figures online on a live stream.
Powder your figures. Okay.
At least one. Yes. I'm going to.
Chun-Li, huh? Enough said.
Well,
we know what you do with your silicone.
I'm not gonna do them all. I'm gonna pick one, strip it down, and powder it, and put all the stuff back on. So, yeah, I'll be coming up doing a live stream sometime this week to do that. So, but yeah, because I dust them all the time, but it's time to start powdering. I need to put some powder on. So, but they're not sticky when I touch them. They don't.
They will be after you're done. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, that's my boy right there.
Come on.
Sticky after they're done, especially when you're playing with Chun-Li. I know.
You
don't want to be in that room. You don't want to be in that.
No, you don't. You don't.
Live, Michael.
You don't. Because
why are you gonna do that one live?
Dude, when I cream, bro.
The juice is loose.
You'll be wiping off your lens from your place if I cream.
Believe
that. Believe that. I'm not ashamed of it. All day, all night.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, Ash Chase. I don't know when Iron Man ever does this kind of pose.
He does it in the mirror.
When he scores a touchdown,
he's like
that looks like a running back pose. That the Heisman Trophy pose. That's what
you like this pose, baby.
Yeah, it's a Heisman Trophy right there.
That's when the air escapes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is a fought pose.
Yeah, he blew some wind on. He definitely blew some wind.
It's extra booster, baby. Extra.
He looks spooked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you
go. Who's it?
What was it?
Who's that?
It's a spider. Yeah.
He looks like Randall snuck up behind him.
I am back. So we're talking about the Iron Man figure. All right. So what are people's cons about it? Because I know that's probably what we're up to right now.
Well, my only con is don't give brand new, fresh, young collectors anything with silicone. It's ridiculous. Because and the reason why I say that, Lou, there's a lot of veteran collectors that won't touch silicone just simply because it takes extra care.
Yeah.
Then that's not a collector. That's collectors usually take care of their collection.
Yeah, but this is supposed to be entry level, so you're bringing people who aren't in it a long time. They have no idea what silicone is like, how it works, how it acts. They'll get these figures and they'll bend them and break them.
Hold up.
Yes, sir.
Entry level pricing, and that's the thing. Entry level pricing, not.
The problem is they're already eclipsed 200, so they're not even staying with entry level.
Well,
their pricing is already going up.
No. Entry level for hot toys. See, people.
Okay, I got you. No, I hear what you're saying.
It's like Adidas, Reeboks, Nikes, and stuff like that. You have your Air Maxes and you have your N1s. You have your slam, your freaking high tops and your 3 3/4, and it costs the same price. So you gotta know what it is that you're getting into. Is this a Jordan piece? Is it? No, it's not a Jordan piece. Is it a regular pair of Dunks? Yeah. That's basically what this is. And granted, it has the newer silicone technology into it, but if it's well received with Wolverine and no one's having issues with Wolverine at this current point in time as people are receiving it, this should be fine as well.
Well, it's still early yet. It's still early yet for Wolverine.
But
no, it's just now coming out. Like
it's only been a month, not even that long.
It's been out since I want to say June.
Yeah, but not everybody has it though. I mean,
Right.
Right. Not everybody has
It really didn't fall into most collectors' hands
the
until
ones who
about a
have
month ago.
the ones who have it that have been posing it the most, keeping it in poses, they're the ones who are going to come back, and you're going to have to get an update from them by.
That's what I'm saying. No, that's all we're waiting on. It's going to take time for this to happen.
But people talk about silicone in the sense that it happens right away. That's something that deteriorates over time.
Unless you just sit there and work with the joint day in and day out posing it, it's not going to last, bro. It's not going to last. I'm telling you.
If you bend it the wrong way, you can snap it. Yes, but that's with anything else.
Anything else, but I'd rather do it with a stupid joint than silicone arm. I'd rather do it with a joint. No.
Well, that depends on what kind of figure it is, because if it's a figure that can be disassembled and you can replace the part, that's fine. But there's other things that you just can't replace, and regardless if it's a plain naked body or not, you can't. No different from like the Real Action Heroes. They had a metal screw with a soft peg and a hard plastic joint for the butterfly joint and the hinge joint, and that was always a problem with the Spider-Man, the Venom, Carnage, and all the other Real Action Heroes that use that style of body, from Kamen Rider to the Marvel characters. So, it all depends. And with what we've been getting, a lot of it has been miscare and handling of the figure. And mishandling also means you don't check on your figure. You leave it in a forever pose, and then one day, it's not a forever pose. You get rid of it, and you're like, oh man, it's split. What did you think was going to happen? It's just like a rubber band. If you ain't, keeping it lubricated, moist, or whatever it is that they tell you in the instructions manual to keep this that's either inside the box or a separate, product whatsoever, to put it on it to keep it from cracking, deteriorating over time. That comes care. That's no different than you taking care of your car.
Yeah, it's just that I feel that there are going to be a lot of collectors who are just brand new and fresh that just I don't. Well, but we'll see over time what happens. I just think I don't know. I mean, I'm one that's not afraid of it, but I don't know how many more silicone I want, because it's going to be a lot of maintenance. And the other thing is that I don't want a lot of my collection deteriorating on me. You know what I mean? So I'm going to do the best I can to take care of them. But I'm getting addicted to the silicone, man. But it's just
you can just do the same techniques with them with it, I guess.
What was that? What was that, Blue?
You could do the same techniques with it, same care techniques, and it should. I mean, it'll last, hopefully as long as it's Bison. So
yeah, I understand that. The care is not the problem. It's the knowledge of care that a lot of collectors won't even have. They don't even know what silicone means. They're like,
there's plenty of YouTube channels of mine that tell you exactly how to take care of your silicone items.
Well, I hope they come to yours, because people won't do. People just don't do research. YouTube is a library to the world, and people won't use it. You got YouTube tutorials that will teach you. They got YouTube tutorials that will teach you how to create a planet. People go, how do I create a planet? Hey, there's a YouTube tutorial for it.
Yeah.
Hey, Lou.
What up, Randall?
You going to work tonight?
Of course, baby. That's why you saw me off camera and come back.
Don't forget to get the architectural drawings of the casino vault, please.
There is
We're gonna do an Ocean's 10.
Hey, how about I got an idea. How about why don't you go to work? How about why don't you go to work instead of living off of Costa? Do you pay rent, pal? Pal?
Do you not see my tie and my shirt, sir? I came home from a hard day's of work. I'm a lawyer, baby.
No, you came home a hard day's work out of Salvation Army.
When you have a problem with hot toys and your shipper is all bent, you call me. Yeah. Your art box is good, but your shipper's all wrecked. I will get you your new shipper. I run a counterfeiting shipper ring. So, you might see some counterfeiting shippers out there. It says MMS 669, baby.
669.
I felt like S Beam and Blue Tattoo there for a second. Michael just talking and me just listening to the whole time.
Oh, man, the
So
words.
much of Michael.
I
didn't know this was the Collector's Figure with Michael's channel.
Man,
and there is a place you
happened.
can go for Silicon Addiction. SA. Come
I
on,
don't-
don't let it ruin your life, Michael.
Oh, it's gonna. No, I'm
You want
done.
a Silicon TB League titties. That's
It's
what you
true.
go
Yeah, I
with.
know. Yeah,
Like,
you got that
other
right.
Guy,
You got that
creepy
right.
dude who plays with his TB
Creepy
leagues
dude.
Yeah.
on. I'm not gonna say his name.
Oh, come
I will
on.
not say his
Who
name.
plays with their TB league?
Go to a place
Come
that
on.
talks about TB leagues
Yeah.
and shows the boobies and pretty much just plays with the boobies. That's the #1 videos.
Are you kidding?
No, I kid not.
Well, I'm not going to be able to find them unless you tell me who it is, because I'd love to see that. That'd be very entertaining.
Ooh, I knew it.
You can put it in the
That would
private
be very
chat.
Dirty,
entertaining.
dirty
Put it in the
boy,
private chat,
baby.
Randall. Put it in the private chat.
Anyway, I'm gonna go because I feel like I've taken too much time. It was a pleasure.
Yeah.
S-Beam, be ready for possible email this week if you're available for points of articulation on Sunday.
I don't work, so we're good.
Oh, and by the way, who is pissed off at StreamYard?
I'm always pissed off.
Did
I
you
heard, I
see
heard
the
that they're
price
raising. Yeah, I heard they're raising their price on the.
They did double.
Oh, they did?
Double for
They
everything.
doubled it.
Oh wow!
I haven't noticed
That's
that.
not a good move.
Yeah,
The free one is
Not at all.
free, but then
Right.
the bottom one is $45.
okay.
And then the
crap.
next one up is $89.
So you know what?
Jeez.
Canceling my shit.
Isn't that crazy?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because a
Yeah.
new company bought them out and they want money.
No
Mm.
problem. I'll use the basic then, the free.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to find other ways to stream. Aside from
Mhm.
just StreamYard.
Well, if you need my lawyer, if you need a lawyer
No,
for
no.
your
No.
1/6 scale mishap,
No,
let's say you
No.
When
accidentally
does that go into
stabbed
effect?
yourself with your diecast
That's all right.
Wolverine. We will take them to court and get you your full $10.
dude, we got more crackpot lawyers here in
Anyway,
the city.
I hope you
I don't
guys
need
have a
another
great
one.
Michael. I'm trying to finish up here, baby. I'm trying to finish up. I love you. You're my favorite. You're my favorite out of all of them.
Sure,
Don't tell them. Don't
Sure,
tell
I
Lou.
am. Sure,
Don't tell
I
Lou,
am.
please.
Sure.
Please. Or S-Beam. He'll disown me. He will disown me. But anyway, Costa says he loves you.
I love Costa too.
He will be back here next week.
don't know about
It'll
you.
be Randalless. Randalless. Oh,
Yeah,
it's a travesty,
Randallous.
but we're gonna do it Randalless.
Randall
night.
being
Blue
scandalous.
Tattoo. We're gonna have to have you back on points of articulation too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
buddy.
we need to work that out. Maybe we'll have a brother weekend next weekend. Are you available?
Oh yeah.
Brothers?
Yep,
All
yep.
right. Let's do the are they the
Oh,
Bean
yeah, the
brothers? I don't
Bean-
know.
the
What's
Bean
the
brothers?
last
The-
name here?
Yeah, do
we're
one
a
with the
Bean, we're a
brothers. That'd be
tattoo.
great.
Yeah.
Hey, go jump in the lake. See ya.
You jump in a leg, sir. You jump it. But I love you, Mike. Kisses.
You're muted. Thank God.
Thanks for coming on, Randall. Appreciate it.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, anybody else got anything to say about this Iron Man?
Nah.
No, he looks great. He looks great.
Move along.
The only thing I'm worried about is Hot Toys and their silicone stuff.
I cannot wait.
If you keep it temperature controlled and take care of it, I'm sure it'll last. But another thing I'm concerned about is the pink underwear. that might happen, or even the upper body, because it's all plastic. That
Anything's possible, man.
You don't know. So, but I think it looks great. It's I want to get it, but I got a classic Iron Man. I might use that cartoon Tony head sculpt that came with it on that one, and then use the Iron Man with the helmet on this guy, because he's really cool. I'm curious about the magnetic lights turning on, and
right. Yeah, I'm intrigued about that as well. So.
Yeah, so I think it's a really cool piece. Yeah, can't wait to get it, really. And it looks great, but where the hell is Thor?
Yeah, that's insane.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, overall, when it comes to Iron Man and all of the different iterations, I never liked them. I hate the mech stuff. But this is my all-time favorite Iron Man. I grew up on this. This is my first reading of comics. This is what he was in. This is my Iron Man.
Super cool. Oh yeah, and the eyes in the helmet, like, is it attached to the faceplate, or is it is it inside? Is it a whole face sculpt? I mean, I'm intrigued to find that out as well.
Yeah.
Funny.
Oh, we lost Lou. He's probably walking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and what's up to OG fan that came in earlier?
Yes, sir. OG.
Yeah.
Where did it go? We did get a release finally after 2 years of waiting.
And Rans.
They did also announce a newly developed head sculpt for this guy right before they put him out for release, and finally Obi-Wan has come out.
Finally.
Yeah. Another character that, I mean, it's a new Obi-Wan Kenobi every freaking week.
Well, this guy's been up for pre-order for like 3 years, dude.
I'm being facetious when I say that.
2 years.
Well,
he was Summer Showcase 2022.
Oh well, that's classic Hot Toys. What do you expect?
Yeah.
Not surprised by that, are you? You shouldn't be.
Oh, a little bit for a Summer Showcase. Yeah, I'm a little.
Yeah.
Well, 3 years is pretty standard.
A lot of people are happy with this sculpt. I mean, it does look more like Ewan McGregor.
Yes.
I'm just not happy with the paint applications.
So you're saying you like the improvement on the head sculpt? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, those were the exclusives, I believe, right? Yeah, the box was exclusive.
Yep.
And so you're getting this, right?
I do not have him on order. No.
Oh, okay.
I do. I've been. They've been pushing that last payment for months and months. So
for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. Oh, Matt Damon.
There was one.
I don't know if I see Matt there, but now that doesn't look anything like Ewan McGregor in that one shot. That one you just showed, it was not very good.
There was one. I can't remember where it was.
I don't know, guys. I don't know, man.
I'm not seeing it now, but there was one where he kind of looked like Michael Shannon. I think it was that one.
Michael Shannon. I don't think that sculpt is all that great, personally.
I actually think it's.
This is a lot more improved than what we saw.
Yeah, I just think it could be a better likeness. It's not. I don't think it's there.
Unfortunately, it suffers from angles. Angles to get him.
Yeah, and once you get it, it's probably fine.
Possibly. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about this guy. And the way that hair is popping off all.
I think that's a nice addition.
I think that looks good.
Again, but it's the wrong color.
It looks raggedy.
His hair is too dark.
Yeah, dude, it's ridiculous.
I don't know the way they have it blown. I don't mind the loose. It just looks kind of. I don't know. It just looks sloppy. I do understand he's raising rocks, but you know, oh man, I don't like
Yeah,
it.
from certain angles, I could see that, like on the right side there.
Yeah, I don't like that.
That looks a little
Too
funky. They
plasticky.
should have, they should have added a couple more under it to give it a little more depth.
Yeah, because if I was doing toy photography, I
Ah.
couldn't shoot this because people would go like, "Wow, that looks shitty."
They're removable.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
wow.
good. That's good. Okay.
It's not here.
Ah,
It's there.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, crazy. Okay. Cool.
I'm not adverse to that.
Interchangeable
At least you
toupee.
got some options.
Interchangeable toupee. Why would we think anything less? They did it with Luke.
Do you think
They
they're
did it with
magnetic?
Luke.
No, we're just
Possibly,
the
or
way they were positioned in general.
Just oh, there it is. It is right there.
Oh, yeah. You see the seam right there.
Yeah. Just like they did.
You just plug it in.
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
they did it like Luke Skywalker, where he has 2 different mops. That's it.
See,
Yeah.
it's more. It's more there, right? I'm not just seeing shit.
Yeah.
There's more there.
Well, you
Yeah.
could, but isn't there kind of a big line there where that piece fits in? It looks a little too like there's a little cavern there.
Yeah.
I think.
I know. I guess we're being
more
too
than-
nitpicky. Are we being too nitpicky?
Well, here's the thing. These are blogger photos. If we're nitpicking the blogger photos, it might be just the photos themselves and not the figure, because it happens more often than not.
Yeah.
Where, it's artistic in choice, and we're trying to dissect the figure, and we see it, and now we can't unsee it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Which happens a lot.
Oh yeah.
Way too much.
Oh yeah. I blame Blue. I blame Blue.
That looks pretty good right there.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yes, that angle looks good.
Yeah, I think just looking up at him looks a little weird. Because that
This
looks
looks
good.
like
That's a decent angle too.
That's probably the better of all of them. I mean, at least I
Mhm.
mean, that looks really closer.
And this is
still
lit.
not there, but it's real close.
But this is lit well in comparison to the other shots.
Yeah, once again, we're looking at. I agree, and the photographers aren't the best. That looks pretty good.
Yeah,
Yep, sounds good.
That looks, and it's still maybe just a little more of a tweak, but that's passable. I would be happy with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think they improved it drastically, because that last one was awful. It looked like
it was
wasn't it like Jeff Bridges or something like that?
Jeff Bridges.
William H. Macy.
Yeah.
Yeah. William H. Macy.
Yeah, William H. Macy.
But see, here's where it's an issue that I think we brought this up before on past shows in regards to a waitlist item, right? Seeing a revision, right? And the revision is more impressive than the initial order, right? Which means those who wanted it and couldn't get it before, now that they see the revisions and it looks better than the original one, and now they want it, and can't get it, it's a little bit of a slap in the face, because it's a double slap in the face for those who wanted it, missed out on the order because it didn't look right, and now it looks right and they can't get it, or the ones who got it, was happy with it, hopes that they got it, but they may not be happy with the hair, or they may not be happy with something else, or they're just fine and they got what they wanted, but what about everyone else who changed their mind all of a sudden because the item that you advertise isn't the item that we're receiving now?
Right.
So
I will second that they still don't know how to make a beard.
What is it that they're doing wrong?
Well, for one, the mustache is a bit thick. You can't see his upper lip like you can in the show, or whenever the hell you can't see it.
You're absolutely right. Yeah.
They did that with the last one too, didn't they?
They did.
Episode 3. Yeah.
You should still see the way he wore his beard. You should still see some upper lip.
You're absolutely right. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's way too much. You're right.
I mean, like it's
they like to do overbearing.
That'd have been cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They-
why
they-
not? They should have. Yeah,
They continue to do overbearing mustaches,
Yes.
like
Mhm.
constantly, and not just him. I think they probably did it on somebody else too, but
yeah.
mainly
Yep.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah,
This
mainly
is
Obi-Wan.
this is the 2024 advertisement for Brawny. We go with the whole goatee and beard, not just the mustache.
Oh, Infinity War cap. They did that.
Oh, yep.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah,
Infinity
They
War
did.
did
cap
that
as
with
well.
him too.
The likeness suffered for that one as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, because the mustache is a problem apparently for hot guys.
Yeah, I don't get it. Just show his upper lip. Like it's and the beard could be a little bit more defined as well.
I mean, if we look, see what I mean? It's just thinner.
Yeah.
It's thinner than what they made it look like.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my only gripe. They suck at mustaches, but it still looks better than that original outing that they
leagues.
had. This one does look way more like Ewan McGregor, which is good. I mean, you get him here too, and that's very good angle.
Mm-hmm.
But again, for the money, we should be getting him from all angles. We shouldn't have to.
Oh yeah.
Pose him in one spot just so it looks like him.
Yeah, 100%.
But they are also getting better with that.
Yeah.
In my
and I think the sculpt is there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah, it is.
I just
It
think,
is. I mean, despite a little tweaking, it's there.
Yeah.
You got the wrinkles. I mean, it looks
Yeah.
good. And again, the hair's too dark.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, they messed up on the
He's more like
episode
a
3 one as well.
He's practically more like a dirty blonde, isn't he, or something like that?
In regards to his hair,
there's
yeah,
some
it's
red
lighter
there.
than that.
Was that again?
It's lighter than that. It's like a light
yeah,
brown.
that's what I'm saying. It's almost
In-
more dirty blonde than it is.
Yeah, because he has blonde highlights with reddish tones.
See, there you go. That's more like a dirty blonde. Well, it's kind of darker than a dirty blonde would be, but there
It's like a
still
light
is
brown.
highlighted.
Yeah.
Red. Well, they kept some of the ginger on him too, so
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
because that's what he is. He's red hair.
He's a redhead.
You're right. I didn't mean to say dirty blonde, but you know what I'm saying. It's more highlighted.
I know what you mean.
More
Yep,
highlighted.
yep.
Yeah. And that's all they really would have to do, man. You can put highlights in it easily.
Yep.
That paint would be simple to correct, but
A little dry rushing.
yeah.
And they painted the Clone Wars version just fine, like him in the
Right.
Mando suit and
Right.
and the Clone Wars version, I think. Yeah, that reddish blonde kind of, and this they're just like brown.
Yeah,
just paint it brown and move on.
Yeah,
Like,
F
come
any
on.
red. Just give me
But if I'm
Yeah.
correct, hear me out. Maybe this is just a depiction of the specific scene that this particular character takes place in, where
Right,
he's
'cause it was-
fighting with Vader because it was dark.
It was shadowed and his hair was darker. Yep.
So
well, they should look at it in the sun.
yeah, you don't.
They shouldn't be so.
No, but hear me out. That's how
shouldn't be
it's
so inept.
advertised, though. No, but
Right.
that's
That is.
how it's
Mhm.
advertised. So he has the rock formations and stuff like that. This is when he's going to battle
yeah.
with Vader. If you get your Vader Deluxe, you get the same base doing the same exact thing, so you can recreate that scene. So, like I get it. It's meant to recreate that moment in time.
Mhm.
This is a moment in time piece. So I can see it and pass it, but I do agree with you, Blue, that they should make it accurate, even though it's
That's
taken
right.
from a specific scene.
Yeah, because
Exactly.
it makes no sense to paint something from a specific scene when, like, the character looks different, not in the dark. We saw him with the reddish blonde, and I mean, yeah, you'd have to look at it that way. Like, it is from the scene where it was dark, but like, they can't be so inept at just picking colors. Like they have J.C. Hong there. I'm sure they got a good research and development team to check out the angles and his hair and light, and like there's no excuse for his hair to be dark brown. I mean, zero.
Yeah.
They don't have time. They got to get this stuff out. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, hey, as long as they get it out, it hurts everyone else's pocket but ours, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mhm. Yeah.
Because my thing is, I can't. I'm still talking myself out of getting the Ryu. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
like the Iron Man, I do want because that's going to be my Secret Wars lineup more so than anything else. You know what I mean? From the original toy line, from Wave 1 and Wave 2. So, I just gonna have to take that brown suit Wolverine away from Blue, and maybe I can have my collection, proper the way I want it. Maybe they give us a Hobgoblin. We'll see what they give us in Hono Studios / Hot Toys. But as far as this figure is concerned, I missed the boat on this. It looks great. I would want to get it now, but sometimes that's how it works. Maybe I'll just wait a little bit and see if people feel different. And because we're gonna get more shit. There's always more shit. Regardless, there's more shit to get. And if there's so much shit to get, there's nowhere to put it. What happens to the stuff that you already have that you don't mess with? You get rid of it.
Yep.
Or you just stop collecting altogether. Because think about it. How much can we actually purchase and contain in our own living space versus what they dish out? Because they can dish out every flavor of Iron Man, every flavor of Spider-Man, every flavor of Deadpool, which he only comes in one flavor, that's cherry red, that is, and basically just give you different iterations of what you saw in the film. But you can't buy everything because there's no space for everything. I don't have the mile-long hallway that Blue has. Like, look at that. It looks like that whole wall goes forever.
Yeah, it does. It just goes.
Yeah, Blue's an exception to all rules. Like everything that we ever talk about, leave Blue out of it. He's an exception. I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
And if you want somebody that's going to tell you straight up and down whether or not a figure is worth it, you talk to Blue. Talk to that guy.
Yeah. And Lou, did you want a brown suit Wolverine?
I did want one. I did. I was trying to get one, but the queue messed me up. I was there bright and early, and I was number 5,148, something like that.
Did they send you to the wrong page?
No, I was there in the queue, exactly the right one, and nothing.
Oh, we can talk later. I have one for you.
Ooh, sounds like a plan. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Dude, you don't want it? Wow. Interesting. Oh, that's right. I remember you were saying that you were trying to find somebody who wanted to purchase one. Blue, is that it?
Yeah.
Let me keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, well, it's already spoken for. It's already spoken for. It's spoken for.
It is spoken for now.
It's spoken for. It's spoken for right now. So, with that
being
yours, said, though, thank you. We will be talking in this week or the next because mortgage payments still got to go out. And stuff.
Cool, man. There's time. So yeah.
So we'll be talking. Yes. But until then, I will be signing off to go to work. Guys, have the great rest of the stream.
You too, man.
Love, peace, and chicken grease, and keep it popping, baby. Keep it popping. It's all about that.
All right, buddy. See you next week.
Next week. Peace.
Thank you, Luke.
Thank you.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
On to the final figure of the evening. Ghost with the most.
Oh yeah.
Beetlejuice. I know a lot of people aren't.
Hands.
No, a lot of people aren't seeing the likeness, but it's there, and you can't really compare it to the old film because Michael Keaton's 73 years old now.
He is, yeah.
So, but with all that makeup on, is it really that necessary. Like, if he just looks enough like him with all that makeup on, you can say, "Hey, listen, the makeup makes him look a little bit different."
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
and I'd probably, I'm probably gonna have him looking like this guy over here, anyways.
anyway, right? Yeah,
I'm getting both of them. I'm getting
Yep.
Sideshows and this one.
Oh,
for
are
sure.
you?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Cool.
Just because that
That's,
right
oh,
there,
that's a hell of a sculpt. That
that's
really
that
is.
sells it right there, man.
That's
crazy.
that is so cool.
So animated.
That and the Tombstone.
And the Tombstone. Yep.
Like
It comes with a
what
heart.
Sideshow should have gave us. Yeah, yeah, the hearts are random.
Like
Right.
I can see what people are saying, but at the same time, there are like you can kind of see them. Like there was a couple of pictures back where I was like, I thought you can
see them.
I can see them there. Right there, I can see him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I mean, it's not great, but he's there somewhere.
Yeah.
But with once again, this particular character, and with that type of makeup, I don't see why a real close likeness to Michael Keaton is really that necessary.
That's a good point too. Because
You
he's
know
not
what I
playing
mean?
Michael Keaton; he's playing Beetlejuice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, like you're saying, Beam, if you use that head sculpt where the eyes are bugging out and everything like that, nobody would know who that was anyway.
Right.
So I think, I mean, I'm with people on likeness arguments, but this one I think is kind of, I don't know, erroneous.
Mm-hmm.
Does it really, really matter? Because even the average person coming into your room, they'll go, "Oh, it's Beetlejuice."
Yep, they're gonna know who it is. Yep.
They're not going to say, "Oh, that doesn't look like Michael Keaton." They're not going to say it doesn't. They're going to automatically go, "Wow, that's Beetlejuice."
Still haven't seen the film yet, but hopefully you can do that soon.
It's fun, but I'm not getting it. It's a movie that it's iconic. It's a lot of fun, although I only saw it once. I'm not a huge fan, but it was the movie when it came out, guys. Well, it's not like you guys weren't born. This movie was huge. This movie was huge, and people don't realize it came out the year before he did Batman.
Yeah, 88.
Yeah.
Yep, sure did.
And that's the reason why people, when they said they came out and Tim Burton said, I'm using Michael Keaton, people went berserk. They didn't want to see it. Why? Because Beetlejuice was so successful, they couldn't, and Michael Keaton wasn't a serious actor then. They could not fathom somebody being Beetlejuice and then turn around being Batman. It was they couldn't fathom it because they already knew Tim Burton was going to do a dark version. They go, he's not going to be able to do that.
Right. That was pointed out on a different stream, like a movie review stream, that it seems like all people, or most of the people who have played Batman have played good Joker style characters.
Oh yeah.
Joker style characters. What do you? I'm sorry.
Like manic or crazy people.
Okay, I got you. Yes.
Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice, Joker style character who's just bouncing off the wall kind of thing,
over the top.
I guess Bale, you could say American Psycho, but I haven't seen that movie all the way through. But and I guess Pattinson also has a role similar to a Joker style type people or person. So I'm not familiar with that work either, but it's true.
What, like some movie that he did where he plays
he plays like crazy manic person.
Yeah, well, he played the Batman like a Joker anyway. So
right. Yeah.
But it seems it's a valid point. But
yeah, and then once again, you got to realize how many decades ago this was. So
right.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff hadn't even come into fruition and in the American mainstream. But Yeah, I mean, but the funny thing is that pretty much almost every Batman, at least from who's before Keaton? Was there anything between Keaton and Adam West?
No.
Well, everyone since Keaton, every Batman since Keaton, when it was announced that that particular actor was going to be Batman, everybody went, well, not everybody, but a majority of people went, oh, no. And they wound up being great.
Yeah.
Folks,
Yeah. Well,
now I was on board with Ben Affleck from day one, but I was a huge Affleck fan way before Batman. So I was already on board with him, but he got his shit. Yeah, Pattinson's getting his crap, getting crapped on. Blue, I know we're supposed to do that review. I'll get around to it eventually.
Oh yeah.
And it's not like you're knocking the doors in, Michael. Let's do it right now. So
yeah,
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But like I said, all the Batmen since Keaton have been getting razzed before they even got on the screen.
Well, even Ledger got razzed for
being the Joker. Yeah,
that's quite true. Quite true.
Although he turned out to be the gold standard.
Yeah, and he's probably turned over in his grave. He's probably, man, you guys are just abusing me. It's just it's been rolled around and dragged all over his body, his corpse. It just, you let the man rest, please. But I admit, even though I didn't like the trilogy, there's a funny thing about the Batman trilogy, the Dark Knight trilogy, is that
we know Bale,
the main character I like least than everybody else. Like, I thought Bane was awesome. Even though I'm sick of Heath Ledger and the 6 scale community has made me be sick of him, I gotta admit, I mean, the Heath Ledger, the performance was great. It really was.
Great. Yeah.
Man, dude, when he had that pencil and he took my man. It took me totally off. Like, whoa!
Yeah, that first scene, man.
That was such quick sleight of hand. That was a crazy scene, man. Killed that guy with that pencil just like that. Yeah. But anyway, and then of course in Batman Begins, my man Liam Neeson.
Yep.
So there were elements of the trilogy that I liked, but as a whole, you could have it. You could have it. But well, it'll be interesting. The second The Batman, we'll see what happens.
It's a Batman, not the Batman. Fucking screw that guy.
You know something? I'm gonna start calling it that. See, you guys must stay up wee hours of the night because Blue is always coming up with great slogans. Beam is cracking out these crazy ass, videos. Well, these pearls come out of your mouth. a Batman. I like that. Well, from now on, it'll be called A Batman. So, of course, Blue, you're getting this.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, like my brother, I'll be getting both of these guys. And like OG fan touched on, his hair wasn't that flat in the movie. I believe Beetlejuice is always crazy hair, and there'll definitely be some futzing going on when you get it in hand. Hopefully, when he comes out, it'll be more manic hair. But
it looks like there's too much receding.
Yeah.
That's my problem with it. You're seeing too much of the top of his head, and I don't know, Beam, if you can bring up a picture of Michael Keaton. What did his hair recede that far back?
Not in the first one. No,
not in the first one. Yeah.
But
that's right. This is the second one, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the second one.
Well, but at the same time, they could have still put in some hair transplant stuff, whatever.
Something, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So it is that receding in the movie. I can't remember the promo pics of it, but I guess it.
I believe it. I believe it's it lays that flat too in the film too. I haven't seen it.
Well, not so much flat. I'm saying it's receding back a lot.
Oh, yep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that far back too.
Okay.
But
yeah.
And you're right. It is a lot more bushy.
Yeah. It's more. bedhead or just all crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, my plan with I mean, with you get 2 head sculpts with these, man. You get and wool hair even, which is starting to make people question what is an artisan, which is a fartisan. But then you get 2 head sculpts with wool hair. Like, I mean, that's crazy, right?
Man, never mind. I don't want to get started on your boy Chan. Go ahead.
But my plan for this is yeah, that the last one was awesome. I like that
and
poser.
you get that, and you get a dial.
Yep, yeah, you get that tombstone that should have came with the sideshow version. But yeah, my plan for this one is having one of the head sculpts with the eyes popping out and the tongue and whatnot. Of course, I wanna take the sideshow sculpt because that was the younger version, and I'd like to have the suit when he popped out of the grave with the taxi hat and the trench coat and whatnot. I think it'd be cool to have that him popping out of the grave above the tombstone, and I think that'd be really cool. That's my plan with all 3 of these. So yeah, and it's fantastic. Yeah.
And what's the dollar amount on this one? I forgot.
$330.
Yep, $330. So not too bad, but
yeah.
you get a heck of a lot more with this than you do with the sideshow one.
I'll forever say that whatever they come up with is too much. But
yeah,
no, for them,
it's $330 at sideshow.
This is a good right, and you don't get nearly this, right?
No,
I mean,
no.
For
you
this,
get a book
in this day and age,
sideshow one was $280, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And in this day and age,
for bare bones.
Right. And in this day and age, just the fact that you're getting 2 wool head sculpts, okay, it'll justify the price more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It makes it a better
that right
deal.
there. Yeah.
Makes it a great deal. Yeah.
And plus the dial base.
This whole rooted hair thing is the biggest scam on the planet. And we're seeing that unfold as each company comes out with stuff, because now you got third party doing it at much cheaper figures, and you're wondering, so why are these folks blah blah blah? Well, third party doesn't have to pay for the license too. That's always an excuse. There are certain measurements that you can do to cut costs, regardless of whether or not you had to pay Michael Keaton how much money for whatever. They're always going to mark it up substantially.
Yeah, and Sideshow's gonna market theirs, what they get up a lot too, because they currently have.
The only reason why you have to be skeptical about a company like Hot Toys is because of the volume. And when you start getting into volume, then it's a lot cheaper to make them. But anyway, that's here nor there. That's here nor there. No, congratulations. It's a nice package.
Yeah, it's great, man. I was excited. I was worried that they were just gonna do the little guys. I was worried that they were just gonna do Cost Babies. Yeah. I mean, they should do more figures from this. Or Sideshow should come out with an Adam and Barbara. With their stretched out head sculpts.
It's a way to slap back. I mean, if they're all worried about it, but it's a way to slap back at Hot Toys, and for people to get encourage more people to get their Beetlejuice. Is to put out an Adam and Barbara or a Lydia.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And so many people probably canceled the Sideshow one and then is going with this one.
And don't get me wrong, I don't want to belittle the art of weaving these head sculpts. It's an art. I mean, you can look at these. I mean, you look at in art, for instance. I mean, look at these. I mean, it looks like they're real hair. Yeah. So I'm not belittling the artistry behind it. I'm just saying that the costs it's being revealed now with third parties with much cheaper figures are giving you this right off the bat. Me, I don't have one way or against rooted here or not. To me, it just, hey, if the figure's cool, I dig it. If I want to get it rooted, I will. Sculpt, I'm fine with that too. So I can go either way. Doesn't matter.
Yep.
Yo, Trimble.
Booking price with member discount offer.
I'm a very cheap date, as they say. Tremble's back. I don't think we've seen him in a while, have we? maybe he's been away a little while.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I couldn't argue that.
I
the
actually
sideshow version is from the first film. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually singer songwriter songwriter. He's around. He hasn't been in the chat, but a lot of times when I post a picture to Instagram, he will like it. So he's around.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Yep, great guy.
Yeah,
real deep mind too. He would put stuff in comments, man. People go, whoa.
Yeah. But with the member discount, it costs about $260 over there. With the member discount offer, yeah. So it's 2,030 Hong Kong dollars was roughly $261.
Okay.
Sideshow's charging $330.
Yeah,
but they upcharge because they got to bring it over. So
because they're greedy as fuck.
Because they're greedy as F. Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. Come on.
And I'm surprised you're not going for the Hono, Mike. Like they've been under 200. You know, the Wolverine was sitting there for a while. I mean,
yeah, and
are you just waiting on a specific figure or what? What's going on with that?
Because as much as I'm an X-Men fan. I'm probably not as deep as most people are. To me, Fantastic Four, that's my world. That's my universe. That's my favorite. That's my favorite comic book team of all time, bar none. And an IP that is so deep and rich in Marvel history that they've treated with the utmost disrespect is ridiculous. Because most of the characters that people love, they came through the Fantastic Four issues of Fantastic Four first. They were literally introduced. Black Panther, the first time he was introduced, Fantastic Four. Warlock, Fantastic Four. Galactus, fantastic. I mean, you just Dr. Doom, fantastic. Just every icon in Marvel practically that you're in love with came through the issues of Fantastic Four. So they'll always forever be my favorite. As far as the Hano X-Men, it looks great. And for what I'm seeing, people don't have a problem with it. But there's so many other things that I want to get where I could move to do Thor. Because man, dude, that outfit that's my Thor. That is my Thor. Looks great, or at least what they showed us. But also down the road, I can't be sure they might not pop out with a friggin' what am I thinking of? Yeah, they might pop out with an Inhuman figure, you know?
Oh yeah.
If they do Black Bolt, dude.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, man.
You know, and even if it's silicone parts, oh no, I'm thinking
that'd be probably cloth like that, like the Magneto or that Spider-Man. They wouldn't do silicone for Black Bolt.
No.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense, would it? But no, that would be something I would be super tempted to like push figures back in line and put them up front, you know. So yeah, I have to be really selective about Hano because there's too many other things that are already in the docket. And plus, I don't think the Hanos are going to go by the wayside where like they're going to be hard to pick up.
Right.
I think they'll be available, 2 years from now. So I'm not going to be that concerned about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, even that Iron Man looks cool.
Right.
That's my Iron Man. But I just not. Yeah, it's. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I keep thinking, you got the Thing, you got Hulk. I mean, just oh my goodness. I mean,
yeah.
Or they might turn around and do something that really obscure that I love that I didn't think anybody would ever do.
Yeah.
So,
well, the first Wolverine is a bit of a witch to find, no?
Yes. The first one, Wolverine. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's waitlist now. Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Nobody said now is that Wolverine an exclusive? They're never gonna make anymore?
The brown suit was the exclusive.
The brown suit. Okay.
The Hono one was just a regular release. Was their first release, or first pre-order that was just regular that you could pre-order whenever.
Yeah. And I'll ignore Trimbledust's comment about Black Bolt being overrated. Here's my issue with Hono. They still are doing figs that people have already came out with. Well, everybody, it's really funny. You look at the 12 scale, 6 scale, everybody's eating everybody.
Mm-hmm.
They're eating their own profits.
Yeah.
Yep.
If I was a toy company, this is the last stuff I'd be doing.
Oh yeah, dude, come on the Storm.
Yeah, man, great. Dude, they come. That's another one.
Give me a good Cyclops, man. That'd be really cool.
Bro.
Yeah.
Colossus, man. Colossus, dude.
That would be seamless. That would
be a really hard one for me to get by.
Yeah. People are saying a Hulk. They want to, the seamless Hulk or whatever, the silicone Hulk or whatever,
Well, they're thinking Red Hulk might be the first. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Could be.
Maybe.
So it's. I mean, the possibilities is scary.
Nightcrawler.
Yeah. Oh, Nightcrawler be killer, man.
Yeah,
give him
that'd be a dope.
Give him a bendy tail.
A mopo.
You got to give him a tail that bends.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. A wire that you can. Yep.
Yeah, buddy.
That dynamic stand, everything, dude.
But see, that tail needs to have the firmness where I can hang it from something.
Right.
He could be hanging off the. I would not even have Nightcrawler in a case. I'd have him stuck to a wall somewhere in the studio.
Yeah. It'd be cool to have like some waves around him, like he just bamfed in,
Yes,
that'd be cool.
Sir. Oh, dude, put him in the corner of your ceiling and make that BAMF thing come out of the corner
awesome.
with him. Yeah, because you're working with the perspective. Boof. Oh yeah. Ballsy as hell, bro.
Yep. That'd be dope.
Oh, that'd be so dope. The tail should be able to hold one of his.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. That'd be so simple. That's so simple.
Maybe you can take off the end and extend it, or to hold the sword, or
Dude, the TB League one I have here, the Knight, whatever her name is, her cape has a wire in it that's strong enough to hold it.
Oh dang, nice,
dude. The wires in the TB League capes are. They are really, they hold exceptionally well. Nice. Very strong. Very strong. I could wrap it around a couple of times and it would probably hold it.
Yeah. TB League don't play around, man.
No, they don't, man. I'm just blown away by them. Mystique would be cool, yeah. Iceman would be very cool looking, man.
Yeah,
the reason why Iceman would be cool looking, now you can shine different color lights on them and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It would refract. That'd be good. That'd be
on
good.
A beast. A beast would be too cool too.
Oh, blue with the glasses.
Like if they did, yeah.
He needs to be able to put the glasses on, take them off.
Yeah, that'd be cool. As somebody that would hang from a ceiling, dude. That would be,
That would be nasty.
Yeah.
That would be extremely nasty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sky's the limit, man.
Yeah, really. Yeah, it just.
It's just a matter of them telling us what they're going to do. But I want to.
Oh yeah, not that.
Any speculation on why do you think this Thor has been taking so long?
Maybe they're getting the colors right because they teased him a while back. I thought he looked a little bit goofy, but people were digging it. So I can't.
I would have to see it again because I didn't see anything I didn't like. It looked pretty. It looked pretty awesome.
It looked okay to me.
I don't remember that face sculpt, but then again, it was supposed to be comic book, so it wasn't something I was going to be too critical of.
Right. Yeah, the face looked good in my opinion. I think it was just the I don't know. Maybe it was the color of the suit. I don't know. Maybe it looked.
Yeah.
It looked funky to me.
Yeah. Tweaking. Hey, listen, might as well take your time. If that's what you need.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Never was a fan of Classic Thor, his outfit. Trimble, man, you're disappointing tonight.
Such a downer today, bro. Damn.
Yeah, man. Come on, Trim.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the chainmail.
Not even close. No.
I'm with you, man.
You up, buddy?
Yeah.
What do we have?
Here you go, Mike.
Chainmail, the ultimate version.
Yeah. Dude, that looks good to me, man.
That looks goofy as hell. Oh, that's what it was. It was the helmet. That doesn't help either.
Oh, dude, that looks cheap.
Yeah.
Well, I know they're supposed to be more inexpensive, but I'm with you on that. That helmet looks really cheap.
I don't know. I like the body though. I like the suit and the silver.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
Although that is not totally accurate to the very original Thor, though the discs on his chest were not silver or yellow. It was blue.
Oh, okay.
This is not the everything else. Like he's got the tiger stripes on. I mean, almost everything else is dead on.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wraps.
But those circles are different colors now. But that is as close as possible. But dude, that helmet is not making it. I think I don't know if it's something about the way the wings are shooting off. They should be a little bit. They're too. Even though he's not looking totally straight ahead, those wings should be flatter to. It should be flatter to the helmet.
Yeah, it should be back more. Yeah,
absolutely. It shouldn't. Smirk. He's got a smirk on his comic cover. They should have given him that smirk.
Yeah, and Trimble just mentioned that the face looks mid. Yeah, I don't like that face either. I think that's another thing that messed it up. I like the hair, it's flowing and stuff, but the helmet and the face is just weird
right,
to me.
But that look on his face is too stoic.
Yeah,
it doesn't have enough character, and it looks dead.
Yeah,
I think you know what would help. And that's the one thing Hondo doesn't seem to do is weathering.
Yeah, a little bit.
Because if you weathered that helmet, it'll look a lot better. Because just that flat paint, it looks cheap, man. It just looks cheap. Even though the wings still should be worked with, the helmet itself just looks like it just looks cheap. There we see blue. I was telling you. And
see that'd be cool.
They're not totally accurate, but they're super close. And then, like I was talking about with the wings, should be further back to the helmet. That is the definitive one.
Yeah. Yeah. See, that looks cool.
Yes.
I can't tell if the circle things are silver or if they're just blue.
No. In the comic books, they've always, from what I remember, always looked blue.
Yeah,
they never look silver, or at least they might have after I left collecting. Maybe later on in Thor's, maybe they're doing a Thor maybe in the late '90s, early 2000s. I don't know, but that's the correct right there. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Trimble that story. Yep, you got it, buddy.
Yeah. I found a yellow suit Wolverine in pop culture. Oh, cool.
Yeah, see?
Good deal. For those looking.
They'll be around. They will be around.
Yeah.
That one's cool too.
Yeah.
Yep.
alternate head sculpt would be nice.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, with the beard. Yeah.
And they
Good
don't.
stuff.
I mean, I wouldn't require the beard, but you could still give me another head sculpt and give me a little more expression. I don't know.
Yeah, give him one with a beard. Damn it.
Okay. Well, I'll take the beard too. Okay.
Well, they didn't give us other head sculpts or anything with like Magneto, like an angry sculpt.
Yeah,
or,
I gotta
anything
feel
like that. It was just a
No.
stoic.
True, but they also did. How many swappable face plates did they give?
For Wolverine. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they could do that with. Yeah,
they could. Yeah,
it'd be a similar thing if you're not going to remove the helmet. So,
yeah,
nice.
Oh, 179 for the Wolverine. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
200. That's the way. That's my mantra. 200 or 200 or less.
Yep. If I could get.
Has anyone got? Yeah. There you go. There you go.
Wow. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, Trimble, you have been away for a couple of episodes because he already showed this.
Yeah.
That
was a couple of weeks ago. Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago. Yeah. Trimble does, of course. You know it.
Yep.
Yeah. Trimble does. You can count on two people I'm talking about, when I talk about two people, I'm talking about friggin' consistent as all get out. Two people in the six skill community. I'm talking about above everybody. Who's more consistent is Blue and that damn 12-inch moose stream. That guy gets in a figure in a vehicle a day. This guy is 12 inches something else, man.
Yeah, 12 inches awesome.
The amount of figures he get in, he can open up a damn store. Call themselves what do you call themselves?
12
inch moose figures or something. I don't know. Moose Apollo.
Moose Apollo. That's funny.
Moose Apollo. There you go. Yeah, this guy, he would be cool too. Why not?
Sure would.
Why not?
But yeah, this is how it should look.
Yep.
Not what we got. Maybe that's why he hasn't come out yet.
Maybe. Somebody said, hey, listen, you guys ever see the comic book? See, there you go. Yeah, but see, this is how you know that this is Hot Toys Light, and you know that Chan's running this too. It's because Hot Toys does the same thing. They don't. A lot of times they'll throw stuff at you without all the accuracy,
right?
And act like just brush it under the table like it doesn't exist. Until, of course, the community bitches. But you're either going to do it or you're not. So you're going to give me a classic Thor, then give me a classic Thor.
Rip. I agree. But that's all we got for today, everyone.
That's all, folks.
Quick shout out to Randall and Loco Lou for joining us on the panel today. Appreciate that very much.
Yeah.
Mike, you got anything coming up on the channel?
Listen, I say this
than anything, but
yeah, I say this all the time. It's like, you'll catch me when you catch me. But I really have been thinking I really need to, start applying some powder to these TB leagues. So I'm going to try to, before we come on next week, to do a live stream. I'm going to take one of these TB leagues, strip it down, and apply some talc. So tune in.
Mike's gonna powder his donuts.
I'm gonna powder. I'm gonna powder my donuts. That's right. So, and then other than that, Action Figure Academy on YouTube. Please subscribe. 500 subscriber giveaway. Got a figure here that I'm trying to give away, so I need 500 subscribers so that I can do that. Like, share, of course. Make sure you hit the notification bell. On Instagram, you'll find me under Elliott Media _arts. Elliott Media _arts. That is what Action Figure Academy is on Instagram. And I will see you guys here bright and chipper next week. Thank you for your support.
Yeah. Quick shout out to the channel members, of course: 12-inch Moose Dream, Trumbull Dust, Pop Culture Living Room, Feezys Figures, OG Fan When Star Wars Was Just Star Wars, and Blurred Dad Life. Thank you for being channel members. Appreciate that very much.
Guys are awesome.
I gotta get some more member content up pretty soon. Not a whole lot else going on. I don't have anything coming in just quite yet. Everything's still on payment plans. Because of school starting, I had to push everything out. So school stuff came first. But I also do want to shout out everyone that came into the chat today. Blurred Dad Life, Loki Collector, Justin McFly, Tyria, Mark P, Action Figure Academy, Austin Nicholas, Clinton Martin, MB Dyson, Thrawn's Office, Commander Green, El Professoro, Tuli, Ash Chase, Renz Talentino, OG Fan, Big Choice Collectibles, and Tremble Dust. Thank you for coming in and talking with each other, talking with us. You always keep the stream going for us, so that's awesome. We appreciate it very much. Yeah, Blue, want to take us out?
Yeah. We got merch. Merch. I think where'd you go? Oh, there it is. This one.
And this one.
And this one.
Oh, you're French now.
And this one.
Oh.
Yeah, very cool. I'm still working on other T-shirt ideas as well, and trying to get that going.
Fitted hats were out for a little while, so I just was told they were back in stock. So.
Oh yeah, and by the way, the second runner-up in my figure contest will get a collector's figure cap. That's for the second place winner.
Damn.
Has a tuning fork and can't sing.
Come on, man.
Fraud.
That's hilarious. But yeah. Thanks everybody for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. If you like what we do here, share it. And go back to the commenting thing. We always like to talk figures. So yeah, commenting helps, not just in live streams. Just always appreciate the conversations. So.
Yep. Well, yeah, that'll do it for us. Stay safe, stay healthy, always be kind, and we will catch you on the next one.
Bye.
Hasta la vista.